na me hwe said ye eto da bi a oman no eno ma bi wa yemfa ni serious na yetoto no manse a na me ra ho. Join your Facebook in Sha 104.5 Facebook live on YouTube. Ubetumi adjoin here na yedi nkomo. Unim say on the 24th of November 2025 ena eye High Court in Tamale ede eye ni mu aye bae eye ruling say Pandai seat no eye Parliament member of Parliament for Pandai Matthew Nyindam ade say ekwan a about what 2024 elections no efa so course no ma bi anko in fact the NDC candidate here or the assembly court after the elections say about one susu say no ma bi anko yi from see ekeka match no emani bomu ye figures ni bomu no coalition no anko yi no ma bebre ho irregularities bebre ko so ema all the police stations be bro be 40 e de koy no de court no court etietie mu ama High Court no ebu aye say enyina so wo mu hu se irregularities bi wo mu abato commission adwuma yemu no etosin kakra eno ma bi wo ho a anko yie etochi enti no court no ese aba no yensa nto ni biem rerun na samu ayi ene kodam na hyebedwa efie ho na chia mehen abansoma no baben etena adwamu no emuaya ode ba ye ni nyina so a odi yi hu ano no efri eye Court of Appeal rules no CI 19 as amended CI 132 na ohwe rule 27.3 no a emakwanya say Jeff, you can put it there for me. Emakwanya ohwe 27 eye 3 no a or say there shall in any case be a stay of execution of the judgment or decision or proceedings under the judgment or decision appealed from for a period of 7 days immediately following the giving of the judgment or decision. To read 3A no say court to be they say High Court Emma ruling and answer we buasem na de yabu atia no bia wonte ne ho ase na bi obekọ appeal court rules ni kire say enipa no a sa asem na ebutia no ese onya akwanya within 7 days sa court ni decision odi kan ye no enisi ye de ye adwuma na ye twen so 7 days na nipa ni nya akwanya na emremu no tumi a owo no otumi eye na appeal na okọ nanim ewum na enumu ene ya twerɛ eye sa 27 rule 27.3A no mu it is Speaker of Parliament ejina sa we no so ene wo kan se nanka etwa se sa de no ano ombe declare say be a court ruling ni nti no ombeka se seat ni evika nanso almost 7 days period because of the rule we emra we ni nti ahwe say Matthew Nyindam betimi exercise the right constitutionally na okay free 24th no ananka 1st December ananka 7 days grace period now betimi e de aye de obeye wo mramu no esi but Clerk of Parliament etro krata koma electoral commission dated 4th December o notify electoral commission say Pandai seat no vacant che say court rule say abatwo na nko yie nti no sa abatwo no nsunsuaso ye ntimi mfa nya adwuma nti ento ne foforo na sa notice ya ekoye no letter no na da Facebook no enti join ye Sha 104.5 Facebook page na follow discussions no na on the 4th now to me say first crown and 7 days no AC enti after 2nd 3rd near do 4th and Sana Clark ede letter ekoma electoral commission say o notify ne say seat no aye vacant na ekoba asa no ena dom kuma e womra hye bedwafie si omo nti omo ho ase enti omo hia enura womra hye bedwafie no nyani behwe ewo nyani behwe say I say as a kindergarten bi o de bra Facebook behwe emra hye bedwawo court yabobo tie honorable members behwe de omo ye wo parliament wo na in fact our parliament Baby a eko no ano edin. Baby a yedi emra hyebedwa no eko no ano edin. Hwemra hyebedwa ni pa hwehwede a woto no ho. O de bra Facebook behwe wani so ade. Hwede a woto no ho. Na hwestika baby omugina. And look at what they are doing over there. Awreho. Na me hwedi na me say enti we ye Ghana parliament na ani. Yentimi nsesen adwene because this one ye kai the 8th parliament in 2021. Ebra wo yi speaker adebechi 20 after 2020 elections no any ade no ebra wo yi speaker no ye hu de see we condemned it. Say parliament surface the calf any ye kunu ye bobo ye ho ye piapia ye ho ne ade no ye ntwa so na ye honorable house airtime eyade enye fe airtime ye keka ho nsem wa amra hyebedwafo na bi in interview na ye nu ye ho ye kra ye nim de kan ye ma ye be ye sa na ye say ya na ye say omo keka ne sa tra. And yesterday mra hyebedwani timi huri tra table ekoboni nuaso obi timi sesa paper omo use for the proceedings no na wa so no atro agu no otetim. This is the Parliament of Ghana. Any parliament. This is shameful. This is very shameful. Ya won kwada school for kwada omutimi gura parliament. Ekwohwe proceedings. Ya wa hoho bi omutimi nya opportunity betra ho gallery wo so mo hwe de ekoso of parliament. This is on television. Ewiase nyina hwe Ghana parliament. Enti anya niwu. See because a Ghana your parliament honorable members it woman pa one year less than 18 years. This is very shameful to the House of Parliament. Ahini ye wenum akosua that one I happened in the 8th parliament we thought it was done. Yenim see a lessons the disgrace that came up on parliament. Implement me ho ase kura nia na see ekoni sei. Because the rules are clear and I'm di kan share on. Now Jeff Safa rule ni mami biem. Because the defense was that Matthew Nyindam appealing tino. Wa appeali edino enis kwaise nko trust akrata no. But look at rule 27. This is the amended amended CI 19 amended. CI 132 no. Or say an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution. I repeat, an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution or of proceedings under the judgment or decisions appealed against, except where the court below or the court otherwise orders. The parliament has acted based on the law. Because the facts are quite appeal, no? And say when a state of execution, and there are records of it. Jachi Kwesi need any different case, but he went to court and he was seeking for stay of execution. By after 7 days, you know, the parliament declared his seat vacant. And these things your precedence any day. In fact, 28th July, your man is 7 days grace period, you know. As soon ya pepe when ya court order of stay of execution, they declared the seat. And you know, parliament it declares it to be vacant. So this is not new to parliamentary proceedings or normal parliament here. So won't this is my problem. So won't no. Should we through blows war? If a parliament as if there's no leader in parliament, as if there are no caucus leaders in parliament, as if just a parliament na kindergarten classroom and these things must stop. Now I blame this all on our institutions. Electoral Commission, a commission which can even put figures, results of elections 3 times. No who figure crowd it was common arithmetic, mathematics. Electoral Commission to me. Yeah, 2020 elections. What we have at results? No, aside we have at no or such a musa. Yeah, compute figures. Aki can boom. electoral commission said the muko so ye nyina simo yeko. Our institutions must start revising normal omoye. No many changes man oman kwankai. Na parliament, media, this is my plea. I think that there should be clear rules that will state say after ABIA the expiry of the 7 days automatic stay of execution, ABIA within 48 hours, mutumi declare the vacant. Because as of that, and after stay of execution, there is no period. Nanka first neso. But let the noa dated clerk the date on the 4th. Did you have a timeline? Mudibe declare that and answer to saying these things must be looked at. And the court, yenya court wa election petitions near the bit me a fast tracking. So be ya we nyina ntimi nkoso. Within a week or 2 or 3, yetimi apuli na nke area we no nyina 30 days yanke ye ama electoral commission within 30 days as we conduct election appeal you cause there senka case near fast track here obi aniwa say be hye ni muama ne buafu na bibi betumi abasa. And so our institutions as it me yen such a beboy na sa no man nyina. But parliament, the house of parliament must come out to apologize to Ghanaians. We are in Guasi, Oma Guyani Mwase. And these things must not be tolerated. Ewe Omeimu. Edi Nekwi. 8th parliament, now 9th parliament. What is this? In Shaw 104.5, Mebana Eugene 82 album with the figures and background. Now me share said ye eto de bia Omaino and no maybe why yam funny serious na yet to no mansia na me raho. Join your Facebook in Shaw 104.5 Facebook live on YouTube. Ube to me adjoin here na yedin komo. Unim say on the 24th of November 2025 and a high court in Tamale ede ni mu aye bae ruling say Pandai seat no parliament member of parliament for Pandai Matthew Nyindam ade say ekwan a abatoɔ 2024 elections no efa so course no ma bi anko in fact the NDC candidate here or they assemble no court after the elections say abatoɔ no susu say no ma bi anko yi from see ekeka matwo no emani bomu ye figures ni bomu no coalition no anko yi no ma bebre ho irregularities bebre ko so ema all the polling stations be bro be 40 e de koe no de court no court etietie mu ama high court no ebu aye se enyina so wo mu anhu se irregularities bi wo mu abatoɔ commission adwuma ye mu no etosin kakra eno ma bi wo ho a anko yi etochi enti no court no ese aba no yensa nto ne biem rerun na samu ayi ene kodam da hyebedwa efie ho na chia mehen abansoma ne baben etena adwamu no emuaya ode ba ye ne nyina so a ode yi hu ano no efri court of appeal rules no CI 19 as amended CI 132 na ohwe rule 27.3 no a makwenya say Jeff, you can put it there for me. Makwenya ohwe 27 3 no or say there shall in any case be a stay of execution of the judgment or decision or proceedings under the judgment or decision appealed from for a period of 7 days immediately following the giving of the judgment or decision. To read 3A no. Say court to be the say high court. Emma ruling and answer we buasem. Na de ye buatia no bia wonte ne ho ase na bi obekọ appeal a. Appeal court rules ni kire se enipa no a sa asem na ebutia no no. Ese onya akwenya within 7 days. Sa court ni decision odi kan ye no enisi ye de ye adwuma na ye twen so 7 days na nipa ni nya akwenya na emremu no tumi a owo no otumi eye na appeal na okọ nanim ewum na enumu ene ya twerɛ eye sa 27.3a no mu it is speaker of parliament ejina sa we no so ene wo kan sɛ nanka etwa sɛ sa de no ano ombe declare say be a court rule ni nti no ombeka se seat ni evika nanso oma 7 days period because of the rule we emra we ninti. Ahwe say Matthew Nyindam betimi exercising the right constitutionally. Na okay free 24th no ananka 1st December ananka 7 days grace period now betimi e de aye de obeye wo mramu no esi. But clerk of parliament etro krata koma electoral commission dated 4th December o notify electoral commission say Pandai seat no vacant. Che say court rule say abatwo na nko yie nti no saa abatwo no nsunsuaso ye ntimi mfa nya adwuma nti ento ne foforo na saa notice ya ye no letter no na da Facebook no enti join ye 104.5 Facebook page na follow discussions no na on the 4th na utimi say first crown and 7 days no AC enti after 2nd 3rd near drew 4th and Sana Clark ede letter ekoma electoral commission say o notify ne say seat no aye vacant na ekoba asa no ena dom kuma e wo mrahye bedwafie si omo nti omo ho ase eti omo hia enura wo mrahye bedwafie no nyani behwe ewo nyani behwe say I say as a kindergarten bi o de bra Facebook behe emrahye bedwawo court yabobo tie honorable members behwe de omo ye wo parliament wo na in fact our parliament baby a ekono ano eden baby a yede emra hye bedwa no ekono ano eden hwemra hye bedwa ni pa hwehwede a woto no ho o de bra Facebook behwe wani so ade hwede a woto no ho na hwestika baby omugina and look at what they are doing over there. Awreho na me hwedi na me say eti we ye Ghana parliament na ani yentimi nsesen adwene because this one ye kai the 8th parliament in 2021 ebra wo mu yi speaker ade bechi 20 after 2020 elections no any ade no ebra wo mu yi speaker no ye hu de esi ye we condemned it. Say parliament sa fisticuff any ye kone ye bobo ye ho ye piapia ye ho ne ade no ye ntwa so na ye honorable house airtime ade ye fe airtime ye keka ho nsem wa amra hyebedwafo na bi in interview na ye nu ye ho ye kra ye nim de kan ye ma ye be ye sa na ye say ya na ye say omo keka ne sa tra. And yesterday mra hyebedwani timi huri tra table ekoboni nuaso obi timi sesa paper omo use for the proceedings no na what so no atoagu no otetim. This is the parliament of Ghana. Any parliament. This is shameful. This is very shameful. Ya won kwada school for kwada omutimi gura parliament ekwohwe proceedings ya wa hoho bi omutimi nya opportunity betra ho gallery wo so mo hwe de ekoso parliament. This is on television. Ewiase nyina hwe Ghana parliament enti anya niwu si ebeka se Ghana ye parliament honorable members enti omo mo ho pa one year less than 18 years. This is very shameful to the House of Parliament. Ahini ye wenum akosua that one I happened in the 8th parliament we thought it was done. Yenim see a lessons the disgrace that came upon parliament implement me ho ase kura nia na see ekoni say because the rules are clear and am di kan kire wo na Jeff Safa rule ni ma me biem because the defense was that Matthew Nyindam appeal ntino wa appeal edino enis kwai se nko mo trust akrata no. But look at rule 27. This is the amended amended CI 19 amended CI 132 no or say an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution. I repeat, an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution or of proceedings under the judgment or decisions appealed against, except where the court below or the court otherwise orders. The parliament has acted based on the law. Because the facts of what appeal no and say when a state of execution And there are records of it. Jachi Kwesi need any different case, but he went to court and he was seeking for stay of execution. By Manunti after 7 days, the parliament declared his seat vacant. And these things your precedence any day. In fact, 28th July, your woman is 7 days grace period. As soon ya pepe when ya court order of stay of execution, they declared the seat. And Parliament it declares it to be vacant. So this is not new to parliamentary proceedings or normal parliament here. So won't this is my problem. So won't no. Should we throw blows war? If a parliament as if there's no leader in parliament, as if there are no caucus leaders in parliament, as if just a parliament na kindergarten classroom and these things must stop. Now I blame this all on our institutions. Electoral Commission, a commission which can even put figures, results of elections 3 times. No who figure crowd it was common arithmetic, mathematics. Electoral Commission to me. Yeah, 2020 elections. What we have at results? No, aside we have at no or such a musa. Yeah, computing figures. Akikan boom. Electoral Commission said you muko su ye nyina simo yeko. Our institutions must start revising normal omoye. No many changes man oman kwankai. Now, Parliament, media, this is my plea. I think that there should be clear rules that will state say after ABIA the expiry of the 7 days automatic stay of execution, ABIA within 48 hours, mutumi declare the vacant. Because as of that, and after stay of execution, there is no period to nanka first neso. But let the no dated clerk the date on the 4th. If you do have a timeline, Mudibe declared that and answer to saying these things must be looked at. And the court, Yenya court wa election petitions near the which me a fast tracking. So we are winning within a week or 2 or 3. Yet me a pooling and area when 30 days yankee diama electoral commission within 30 days as would me conduct election appeal you cause the senka case near fast track here obi anywhere say bebeshe woman buafu and bibi to me abasa. And so our institutions as it me and such a boy. That's how no man nature. But Parliament, the House of Parliament, must come out to apologize to Ghanaians. We are in Guasi, and these things must not be tolerated. At the end, 8th Parliament, now 9th Parliament. What is this? In Shaw 104.5, Mebana Eugene say to album with the figures and background. Now, me share said ye, eto de bia o mine no maybe why yam funny serious na yet to no mansia na me raho. Join your Facebook in Shaw 104.5 Facebook live on YouTube. Ube to me adjoin here na ye dinkomo. Unim say on the 24th of November 2025 and a High Court in Tamale a ni mu aye bae ruling say Pandai seat no Parliament member of Parliament for Pandai Matthew Nyindam ade say ekwan a abatwo 2024 elections no efa so course no ma bi anko in fact the NDC candidate here or they asem no court after the elections say abatwo no susu say no ma bi anko yi from see ekeka matwo no emani bomu ye figures ni bomu no coalition no anko yi no ma bebre ho irregularities bebre ko so ema all the police stations be bro be 40 e de koy no de court no court etietie mu ama high court no ebu aye se enyina so wo mu hu se irregularities bi wo mu abatwo komisa adwuma yemu no etosin kakra eno ma bi wo ho a anko yi etochi enti no court no ese aba no yensa nto ni biem rerun na samu ayi ene kodam na hye bedwa efie ho na chia mehen abansoma ne baben etena adwamu no emuaya or the ba ye ni nyina so a odi yi ho ano no efri eye Court of Appeal rules no CI 19 as amended CI 132 na ohwe rule 27.3 no a ema kwanya say Jeff, you can put it there for me. Ema kwanya ohwe 27 3 no a or say there shall in any case be a stay of execution of the judgment or decision or proceedings under the judgment or decision appealed from for a period of 7 days immediately following the giving of the judgment or decision. To read 3A no. Say court to be they say high court. Emma ruling and answer we buasem. Na de ye buatia no bia wonte ne ho ase na bi obekọ appeal. Appeal court rules ni kire say enipa no a sa asem na ebutia no no. Ese onya akwanya within 7 days. Sa court ni decision odi kan ye no. Enisi ye de ye adwuma na ye twen so 7 days. Na nipa ni nya akwanya na emremu no tumi a owo no otumi eye na appeal na okọ nanim ewum. Na enumu ene atwewo eye sa 27:3A numu. It is Speaker of Parliament ejina sa we no so. Ene wo kan say nanka etwa say sa de nu ano ombe declare say be a court rule ni nti no ombe ka se seat ni evika nanso almost 7 days period because of the rule we emra we ni nti ahwe say Matthew Lindam betimi exercise the right constitutionally. Na okay free 24th no ananka 1st December and anka 7 days grace period now betimi e de aye de obeye wo mramu no esi. But Clerk of Parliament etro krata koma electoral commission dated 4th December o notify electoral commission say pandai seat no vacant. Che say court rule say abatwo na nko yiye nti no saa abatwo no nsunsuaso ye ntimi mfa nya adwuma nti ento ne foforo na saa notice ya ekoye no letter no na da Facebook no enti join ye 104.5 Facebook page na follow discussions no na on the 4th na utimi say first crown and 7 days no AC enti after 2nd 3rd near do 4th and Sana Clark ede letter ekoma electoral commission say o notify ne say seat no aye vacant na ekoba asa no ena domkuma e womra hye bedwafie si omo nte omo ho ase eti omo hyiae enura womra hye bedwafie no nyani behwe ewo nyani behwe say I say as a kindergarten bi o de bra Facebook behwe emra hye bedwawo Kotu yabobo tie honorable members behwe de omo ye wo parliament wo na in fact our parliament baby a ekono ano eden baby a ye de amura hye bedwa no ekono ano eden hwemra hye bedwa ni pa hwehwede a woto no ho wo de bra Facebook behwe wani so ade hwede a woto no ho na hwestika baby omugina and look at what they are doing over there. Awreho na me hwedi na me say eti we ye Ghana parliament na ani yentimi nsesen adwene because this one ye kai the 8th parliament in 2021 ebra wo mu yi speaker ade bechi 20 after 2020 elections no eni ade no ebra wo mu yi speaker no ye hu de esi ye we condemned it. Say parliament sa fisticuff eni ye ko ne ye bobo ye ho ye piapia ye ho ne ade no ye ntwa so na ye honorable house airtime e ade ye fa airtime ye keka ho nsem wa amra hyebedwafo na bi in interview na ye nu ye ho ye kra ye nim de kan ye ma ye be ye sa na ye se ya na ye se omo keka ne sa tra. And yesterday mra hyebedwani timi huri tra table e ko boni nuaso obi timi se sa paper omo use for the proceedings no na wa so no atoagu no otetim. This is the Parliament of Ghana. Any parliament. This is shameful. This is very shameful. Ya won kwada school for kwada omutimi gura parliament. ekwohwe proceedings ye wa hoho bi omutimi nya opportunity betra ho gallery wo so o mo hwe de ekoso o parliament. This is on television. Ewiase nyina hwe Ghana parliament. Enti enya ni wu see because Ghana ye parliament honorable members it wo mo ho pa one year less than 18 years. This is very shameful to the House of Parliament. Ahini ye wenum akosua that one I happened in the 8th parliament we thought it was done. Yenim see a lessons the disgrace that came upon parliament. Implement me ho ase kura nia na see ekoni say because the rules are clear and amidi kan kire wo no. Na Jeff Safa rule ni ma me biem because the defense was that Matthew Nyindam appealing tino wa appeal etino enis kwai se nko mo trust akrata no. But look at rule 27. This is the amended amended CI 19 amended CI 132 no or say an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution. I repeat, an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution or of proceedings under the judgment or decisions appealed against, except where the court below or the court otherwise orders. The parliament has acted based on the law. Because the facts were quite appeal, no, and say when a state of execution, and there are records of it. Judge Kwesi need any different case, but he went to court and he was seeking for stay of execution. By after 7 days, no, the parliament declared his seat vacant. And these things your precedence any day. In fact, 28th July, your man is 7 days grace period. No, as soon ya pepe when ya court order of stay of execution, they declared the seat. And you know, Parliament it declares it to be vacant. So this is not new to parliamentary proceedings or normal parliament here. So won't this is my problem. So won't no. Should we throw young blows war? If a parliament as if there's no leader in parliament, as if there are no caucus leaders in parliament, as if just a parliament na koye kindergarten classroom and areho. These things must stop. Now I blame this all on our institutions. Electoral Commission, a commission which can even put figures, results of elections 3 times. No, who figure crowd it was common arithmetic, mathematics. Electoral Commission to me. Yeah, 2020 elections. What we have at results? No, aside we have at no or such a musa. Yeah, computing figures. Akikan boom. Electoral Commission. Said you muko su ye nyina sumo yeko. Our institutions must start revising normal omoye. No many changes man o man konkan. Na five, your mental health on KuroYiMuNsem near the mom of fragile mapum de Munsem no ye gusua ye bosso kakra ne dia ye behwe no near your friend dyscalculia na dyscalculia yi ye ka ho asem an ye pa kire nyina ne se enkuntabuo mu hawo dyscalculia ye enkuntabuo mu hawo a mofra ne tanya na ne yete ne se emofra ne hyase efiri omumfie so no ebra wusha pa kosi bro bewura elementary age ni mu adeko eko ne teenage mu no na etwase wo ma adwene no timi edi enkuntabuo hu dwuma si ye keka no ma bo mahu se o ba ko ni mienu ni ye hyehye ade enso ya hyehye hu si ye firi ha na yakoha saa hyehyede no sequencing calculation arithmetic no saa de no problem ya na ewo ho e ma wo mu bebre wo de tutu wo mu mfie no ho a enu nti na ehu akohia se ye hwe na ye nhwe eye omu a omu sua no eye enkwada pa no de tie ne se okenkan ade de akọ eye ebia esora yemfa ne se wahyehye no ma bi na afiri baako mienu miensa enan a eye anane kan no aye ne dene nti se obi hu se makan baako mienu miensa akoduru soro tie se meka bu mu hu se ba bia maduru de etoso num no eye ana aye dene e de ama no afi se numbers bi na watwero bia 1 2 3 4 minim se obi a owo P1 ana se menkan se stage 1 it was utimi hu numbers say bia we 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 saade ko na emu tre na sa amofre ya no mo problem se ebi kura obi a waduru sa stage no na onim ode number no aye 2 kire no kura wo hu se we ye 2 we ye 3 we ye 4 na wo hu se bia ka 1 + 1 kura buma ebe ye 2 ya na akoye den bebre afi ya wo den se obehu se science ya ye kire wo mu bia we ye plus we ye minus no obehu se me de we ne ye de ka no ma ne bum na we ne ye de tibi frim eye den ma no for the plus and minus signs etu we teacher ni a ebe ya na be wonwa bebre na sa nkwada no wan hwe ya na omo hu ye wahi enu nti na wo so ye teacher ni a ye kire mo psychology no aha se be ya sa no ma nyina no mbehu kakra no wo haw bi a nkwada no wo kakra no matumi educational psychology no mohu kwan befa so a sa wo haw e omo wo no mbetumi de aboa o mamo so atumi asua na omfefo ahoro metre wa desua mu edi se hu we num nyina no a now you teacher ni na bia educational psychology no wan hye da nsua ne yi a ebe yo nwanwa pii amasa akwada ne hu be ye wahi bebre because stage a wo no wususu se so otimi hu enti sa no ma nyina ye no ma ya na da ne hu adi nti ukura na ye cheche ne se otimi hu na wo advice a wo fo ne se ne ekoso nyina na ye we ni na ema na eba wo kwan am be fa so am betumi abo abofra no mo no so watumi ehu esuwa na mutuo nkakra nyame adoma ochna ye be san to aso na afi ye de aka no e de abo ekire de ama enim se wonya a lot of revelations wo eye nkwada no wono ma adwene mapomuden ho nsem no and we keep giving you the best ye ba isi ya na afi sokoban
and no promotion as my KuroYiMuNsem ede ebro jumondene so no pamedin ede Jonathan Esiedu obetima from Sokoban Fatilo Steve Zanona no Costa Madaroma and no mo metidom and some that so pi Black Stars in same one say Sanzo so na me pacho enra MTNF Cup run sister for Kumasa Santi Koroko and future stars no send KuroYiMuNsem seminar ede ebramnamom anopa bet to some control say we are no a bet to a bet influence am from why shall bet to we no code make my share edemo your fano chebe 4% commission ewom odio wandio 4% commission ewom and it would sika bet to no na wonsa second commission you finish here na about www.betway.com na dh let bet no betway na be bien to find information don't come we no e obronya de what say in share from 24/7 countries and apartment camp na oton provisions oton tade oton phones oton TV oton fridge oton cartridge de bade na oton amaso men countries say me but you rate no ya ite so what does your red card no ya ite so ebi anka ba uba be advert on share fm na ebi anka ba ju be 5000 but omo say ya to say hu ya den tantam so na fo ni chimo share fm anam say anasa free marketing manager is here e was 0244 729 510 0244 729 510 na be bia timna fine enfama wo business no te say betting site obi yetum no betano na betano mpene for some kan so appointment kan no what if 18 so kwa you phone na about www.betano.com.gh na me bacho but mo se na kwa pre-registration we are refer for nyam na sika puru 1 million Ghana cedi channel onsunsa ebetimi account de www.betano.com.gh na be bia timna kama enfama na me say data boy I didn't know. And until MTN Sibonya Busuimu, yet MTN fiber no at the Babenum, and unlimited data mebachom, Obeton browser, Obeton Shamu visit, Copum say, at one Casababre, you fully see another star 5057 hash. Star 5057 hash. And as a bottom is here, oh my MTN Apnoson, Name Bato request for Brother no, now be behind to me, kama, and to me, and for my 10 Thompson, Yansha and 7 and for free assistant coach, Edna Black Stars open air for John Pencil. Now I see a group no a World Cup no o shemu dia e dia Ghana dia ye bon paye pa say qualification from group stage no ye betima qualify na bibia etimi aye kama etimi e di amaye.
I think we respect all the teams. They are all good. They are all equally good. They are all going to bring the best out of us. So I'm very, very happy with this group. The point doesn't matter. What matters is we qualify from the group, which we're going to do that. Surely Ghana will qualify from the group.
And now I assistant coach Edema Black Stars John Pencil and I will tell you, former striker Edema Black Stars I brante from Prince of Ghosts. Now say a group no Shemudia and ya nya de kono 6 points another 5 points. Yen go te abrante from Prince Tego. Nensema anonso so etimi edo edwa.
I don't think there is any country in our group that is easy to be beat. Because so far as they are able to qualify to the World Cup, it shows they are very good. So our aim is to just focus on ourselves and make sure we take every game one by one. You understand? That's when we are going to win and go to the next stage. With what I know, I mean, it's easy for us to get at least 6 points or 5 points. This time around, if the boys are able to focus very well, play as a team, and fight harder, sacrifice more than what they used to do in their previous clubs, we can show.
And now I Prince Tego, Prince of Ghosts, and I watch any canal. Now I'm a Ghana group no England womb, Samson of Croatia of Panama. Now my head of communications at my British High Commission. Our Ghana and say Pina, Jeffrey Ryan Wilson, or send Nigeria personally, say Ghana, Yanso room or England group in Nabibia, Equa Kama and so honum.
To be honest, the only, and this is a hangover from the 2018 World Cup, Croatia always makes me slightly nervous because of that, because we had that 2018 semi-final. The loss for me is still painful, but even though we kind of corrected that in 2021 at the Euros, but that's the thing that makes me slightly uneasy. But other than that, I think it's good to be able to put that right again if we get the chance to, and having Ghana, I think is great. So to be honest, I think the group's worked out pretty well for me personally, but also in terms of the groups that we have, there's very few groups that I think are favourable, to be honest, and there's a few that, with the playoffs still to come, might look okay on paper now, but all of a sudden in March, they could seem a lot harder. If Italy gets through, for example, the group that they're in could be really hard.
And now I head of communications at my British High Commission. Our Ghana say, open up from Ryan Wilson and I will tell the canal. Now I'm Ghana Afcon and to me unqualified. I don't know any international break about December. Now South Africa, I'm talking about Afcon. Now I'm system December. I'm on the Black Galaxies. Michelo Cablasas, ever to me at that 10 times now. Coach, Adama Black Galaxies, open up from the Casemingo. Offer 2 goalkeepers. Lions or say, I was in a Karmat of Lions. Felix Chain, it's in a kind of Edema Sporting Club. About the finance, the camera Dini Mamudu, it's in a kind of Media Man, Isaac Fusina Kanama Samatex, Rodak Simpson, it's in a kind of Nation FC, Ibn Zaban, Heart of Lions, Ali Mohammed, House of Folk, Samuel Osako for Nation FC, Abdulaziz, Swedro Blacks, Samson Mepota Midfielderson, Etta Dogley, Heart of Lions, Nana Kusia Santa Vision FC, Prince Owusu Media Man, Salim Adams Media Man, and after strikers, Emmanuel Abba. It's like United, Kevin and Chroma Media Man, Emmanuel and Nation FC, Emmanuel Mafua Diana Rudolph esena kan Edema Shedro Oblaks Samuel Atakumi Bebiano Gold Stars anafi Sedu Siraj esena kan Edema Dumsafsi na goalkeeper Fernando Benjamin Asare coach Anthony Sanfan Ferno and then ebusa coach Kasimenge say edenti and Benjamin Asare esena kan Edema Sofok one to nsa Entiman Ferno na coach say Benjamin Asare dey so bia nim say Black Stars no ono na number 1 and to na wunya say betu nsa enso so etimi at the Afreno.
He qualified that he's already in the senior national team. And we have a lot of local goalkeepers. So we have to tell some of them to give them the chance because he has already justified himself already. That is our number 1. So there's no way we should call him to come and justify himself at camp. There's no way. The person keeps the regular part of the senior national team. And we invite him to come to the camp to justify himself. It doesn't make any sense. So that's why we left him out. But these people come and justify that. Now, when Atare is not in case we have a game and he's not available, we should the senior national team. And they can also get the exposure so that we can rely on them when he's.
And no, coach, and my Black Galaxies, Kasimengo, and I want to can Enra. I will just walk Kessel Park, MTN FA Cup round 64 between Future Stars and After Santico. Now, given him by the Future Stars, Ashabako, Ama Kotokoya come back, as the Future Stars. Omo ene kambo first goal na kotokobete e de show mo na Abranta Jeffreno Salim champion 6 player Edema Future Stars after the game and something Salim ba further and so ebo no madene etimi e to after the game.
The ma nini na the share you crampa ye penifo no because omo catch say especially a coach or catch say on the pitch ni the normal people all those here the omo respect bema omo off the pitch but on the pitch ni the normal players I was able and motivate my team bo game me team bo defensive midfield and a box to box team bo me team bo most of the time so from this defensive role mostly ayana me height in center back ni tumba right back ni left back ni na metimi abo sana metiti ba me dem yem adwuma at the end of the day no
no na adwuma so ko ba santi ko qualify e kom no mobrum e ranta de tuwa bibia ko kama enso so etimi e dem am nsem do so pinamom e me no hire na fe no hye 9:30 e obekọ bejafo nyina senkunya near the Inshira Power Sports bondin kasepa no enso so etimi e de bro na ena Joycelyn Jima e birthday Joycelyn Jima na we from Gasa onyanko bebo ni na ko school SD NTC e kwara so jabo atema osimi fen chef from so na me ma wo happy birthday na kupon show no nko so ano onyo kese doru sabe so bia erade e ma nye kama enfama no kaba ku bi kan wan de mintimi kan radio so was oma no and into Joycelyn Jima happy birthday to you Samson from Nchimo Sokobai na me wish senior player captain Rashida Enonom and captain Rashida a birthday senior player kupon show no kwaswa no nyo kese doru sabe so bia erade e ma nye kama enfama champion Rashida happy birthday to you international ajima enonom arapamidi edi Jonathan Esiedu obetima from Sokoban Fatilo me sure so na champion akokwa atwa so edi KuroYiMuNsem dimodino etimi edi
Parliament media. This is my plea. I think that there should be clear rules that will state say after ebia the expiry of the 7 days automatic stay of execution ebia within 48 hours mutumi declare ni vacant because as of that and after stay of execution there is no penalty we ya nanka first na eso but let no atwen ya dated clerk the date on the 4th. Do you have a timeline would be declare that and answer to saying these things must be looked at and the court yenya court wa election petitions near the bit me a fast tracking no say be ya we nyina ntimi nkoso within a week or 2 or 3 yetimi apuli na nke area we num nyina 30 days ya nke de ama electoral commission within 30 days as we to conduct election appeal because there senka case near fast track ya obi ani wa say be be hye ni muama ne bu afu na bibi betumi abasa. And so our institutions as it me yen such a boy na sa no man nyina but Parliament, the House of Parliament must come out to apologize to Ghanaians. We are in Guasi, Oma Guyani Mwase. And these things must not be tolerated. Ewe Omeimu. Adi Nekwi. 8th Parliament, now 9th Parliament. What is this? In Shah 104.5, Nebana Eugene 82, Abum. with the figures and background. Na me hwe said ye eto da bi a oman no eno ma bi wa yemfa ni serious na yetoto no masia na me ra. Join your Facebook in Sha 104.5 Facebook live on YouTube. Ubetumi adjoin here na yedi nkomo. Unim say on the 24th of November 2025 ena eye High Court in Tamale ede eye ni mu aye bae eye ruling say Pandai seat no eye Parliament member of Parliament for Pandai Matthew Nyindam ade say ekwan a abatwo 2024 elections no efa so course no ma bi anko. In fact the NDC candidate here or they asem no court after the elections say abatwo no susu say no ma bi anko yi from see ekeka matwo no emani bomu ye figures ni bomu no coalition no anko yi no ma bebre ho irregularities bebre ko so ema all the polling stations bebro be 40 edekoi no de court no court etietie mu ama High Court no ebu aye say enyina so wo mu hu say irregularities bi wo abatwo commission adwuma yemu no etosin kakra eno ma bi wo ho a anko yi etochi enti no court no ese aba no yensa ntu ni biem rerun na samu ayi ene ko dam na hye bedwa efie ho na chia mehen abansoma ne baben etena adwamu no emuaya ode ba ye ni nyina so a ode yi hu ano no efri eye Court of Appeal rules no CI 19 as amended CI 132 na ohwe rule 27.3 no a ema kwanya say Jeff, you can put it there for me. Ema kwanya ohwe 27 eye 3 no a or say there shall in any case be a stay of execution of the judgment or decision or proceedings under the judgment or decision appealed from for a period of 7 days immediately following the giving of the judgment or decision. To read 3A no. Say court to be to say High Court. Emma ruling and answer we buasem. Na de ye buatia no bia wonte ne ho ase ne bi obekọ appeal. Appeal court rules ni kire se enipa no a sa asem ne butia no no. Ese onya akwanya within 7 days. Sa court ni decision odi kan ye no. Enisi ye de ye adwuma ne ye twen so 7 days. Na nipa ne nya akwanya na emremu no tumi a owo no otumi eye na appeal na okọ nanim ewum. Na enumu ene atwere wo eye sa 27.3A no mu. It is Speaker of Parliament ejina sa we no so. Ene wo kan se nanka etwa se sa de no ano ombe declare say be a court rule ni nti no ombeka se seat ni evika nanso almost 7 days period because of the rule we emra we ni nti ahwe say Matthew Nyindam betimi exercising the right constitutionally. Na okay free 24th no ananka 1st December and anka 7 days grace period now betimi e de ayed yo beye wo mramu no esi. But Clerk of Parliament etro krata koma electoral commission dated 4th December o notify electoral commission say Pandai seat no vacant. Che say court ruling say abatwo na nko yie nti no sa abatwo no nsunsuaso ye ntimi mfa nya adwuma nti ento ne foforo na sa notice ya ekọ ye no letter no na da Facebook no enti join ye Sha 104.5 Facebook page na follow discussions no na on the 4th now to mean say first crown and 7 days no AC eti after 2nd 3rd near drew 4th and Sana Clark ede letter ekoma electoral commission say o notify ne say seat no aye vacant na ekoba asa no ena domkuma e wo mrahye bedwafie se omo nti omo ho ase eti omo hia enura wo mrahye bedwafie no nya ni behwe ewo nya ni behwe say I say as a kindergarten bi o de bra Facebook behe emrahye bedwawo court yabobo tie honorable members behwe de omo ye wo parliament wo na In fact, our parliament, baby, ekono anu wedding. Baby, yedi emra shebidwa no ekono anu wedding. Hwemra shebidwa ni pa hwehwede a woto no ho. Wo de bra Facebook behwe wani so ade. Hwehwede a woto no ho. Na hwestika rebabi omugina. And look at what they are doing over there. Awreho. Na me hwedi na me say enti we ye Ghana parliament na ani. Yentimi nsesen adwene because this one ye kai the 8th parliament in 2021. Ebra wo mu yi speaker adebechi 20 after 2020 elections no any ade no ebra wo mu yi speaker no ye hu de esi ye we condemned it. Say parliament sa fisticuff any ye kuni ye bobo ye ho ye piapia ye ho ni ade no ye ntwa so na ye honorable house airtime eyade ye for airtime ye keka ho nsem wa amra hwebidwafo na bi in interview na ye nu ye ho ye kura ye nim de kan ye ma ye be ye sa na ye say ya na ye say omo keka ne sa tra. And yesterday mna hwebidwani timi huri tra table e ko boni nuaso obi timi se sa paper omo use for the proceedings no na wa so no atoagu no otetim. This is the parliament of Ghana. Any parliament. This is shameful. This is very shameful. Ya won kwada school for kwada omutimi gura parliament. Ekwohwe proceedings. Ya wa hoho bi omutimi nya opportunity betra ho gallery wo so mo hwe de ekoso parliament. This is on television. Ewiase nyina hwe Ghana parliament. Enti anya ni wu. See because a Ghana your parliament honorable members it will power one a year less than 18 years. This is very shameful to the House of Parliament. Akosua that one I happened in the 8th Parliament we thought it was done. Yenim see lessons the disgrace that came upon Parliament. Implementing me ho ase kura nia na see ekoni say. Because the rules are clear and I medi kan share on. Now Jeff Safa rule ni ma me biem. Because the defense was that Matthew Nyindam appealing tino. Wa appeal etino enis kwai se nko mo trust akrata no. But look at rule 27. This is the amended amended CI 19 amended. CI 132 no. Or say an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution. I repeat, an appeal shall not operate as a stay of execution or of proceedings under the judgment or decisions appealed against, except where the court below or the court otherwise orders. The parliament has acted based on the law. Because the facts were quite appeal, no, and say when a state of execution, and there are records of it. Jachi Kwesi need any different case, but he went to court and he was seeking for stay of execution. By Yamfa after 7 days, you know, the parliament declared his seat vacant. And these things your precedence any day. In fact, 28th July, on 7 days grace period, you know. As soon ya pepe when ya court order of stay of execution, they declared the seat. And you know, parliament it declares it to be paying vacant. So this is not new to parliamentary proceedings or normal parliament here. So won't this is my problem. So won't no. So we through you blows war. If a parliament as if there's no leader in parliament, as if there are no caucus leaders in parliament, as if just a parliament na koye kindergarten classroom and these things must stop. Now I blame this all on our institutions. Electoral Commission, a commission which can even put figures, results of elections 3 times. No who figure crowd it was common arithmetic, mathematics. Electoral Commission to me. Yeah, 2020 elections. We have a results. No, aside we have a no or such a musa. ye compute figures akeka boom electoral commission said ye mukọ so ye nyina so mahu ye ko. Our institutions must start revising normal omoye no many changes man oman kwankan. Now parliament media, this is my plea. I think that there should be clear rules that will state say after ebia the expiry of the 7 days automatic stay of execution ebia within 48 hours mutumi declare ni vacant. Because as of that, and after stay of execution, there is no period. Nanka first neso. But let the noa dated collect the date on the 4th. Do you have a timeline? Mudibe declare that and answer to saying these things must be looked at. And the court, yenya court wa election petitions near the with me a fast tracking. So we are winning within a week or 2 or 3. Yet me a pooling and area when 30 days yankee dear electoral commission within 30 days as would me conduct election appeal you cause that senka case near fast track here obi anywhere said be beshe ni money buafu and bibi to me abasa. And so our institutions as it me and such a boy that's no man nature. But parliament, the house of parliament must come out to apologize to Ghanaians. We are in Guasi or Guyenimwase. And these things must not be tolerated. Ewe omeimu. Adi enekwi 8th parliament, now 9th parliament. What is this? In Shah 104.5, Mebana Eugene 82 album with the figures and background. Now me share said ye eto de bia o man no e no maybe wa ye mfa ni serious na ye tutu no mansia na me ra ho. Join your Facebook in Shah 104.5 Facebook ye live on YouTube. Obetumi adjoin ye na ye dinkomo. Unim say on the 24th of November 2025 and a high court in Tamale a ni mu aye bae ruling say Pandai seat no a parliament member of parliament for Pandai Matthew Nyindam a idea say a kwanya about what 2024 elections no efa so course no maybe anko in fact the NDC candidate here or they assemble no court after the elections say about one susu say no maybe anko yi from see ekeka e match no e mani bomu ye figures ni bomu no coalition no anko yi no maybe bre ho irregularities be bre ko so e ma all the police stations be bro be 40 e de koy no de court no court etietie mu ama high court no ebu aye say enyina so wo mu hu say irregularities bi wo mu about what commission adwuma ye mu no etosin kakra eno maybe wo ho a anko yi etochi entino court no ese aba no yensa ntu ni biem rerun na samu ayi ene kodam na hye bedwa efie ho na chia mehen abansoma ne baben etena adwamu no emuaya ode ba ye ne nyina so a ode yi hu ano no efri eye court of appeal rules no CI 19 as amended CI 132 na ohwe rule 27.3 no a makwenya say Jeff, you can put it there for me. Makwenya ohwe 27 3 no or say there shall in any case be a stay of execution of the judgment or decision or proceedings under the judgment or decision appealed from for a period of 7 days immediately following the giving of the judgment or decision. To read 3A no. Say court to be to say high court. Emma ruling and answer we buasem. Na de ye buatia no bia wontene ho ase na bi obekọ appeal. Appeal court rules ni kire se enipa no a sa asem na ebutia no no. Ese onya akwenya within 7 days. Sa court ni decision odi kan ye no enisi ye de ye adwuma na ye twen so 7 days na nipa ni nya akwenya na emramu no tumi a owo no otumi eye na appeal na okọ nanim ewum na enumu ene atwewo eye sa 27:3A no mu it is speaker of parliament ejina sa we no so ene wo kan se nanka etwa se sa de no ano ombe declare say be a court rule ni nti no ombeka se seat ni vacant nanso almost 7 days period because of the rule we emra we ni nti ahwe say Matthew Lindam betimi exercise the right constitutionally na okay free 24th no ananka 1st December and anka 7 days grace period now betimi e de aye de obeye wo mramu no esi. But clerk of parliament etro krata koma electoral commission dated 4th December o notify electoral commission say pandai seat no vacant. Che say court rule say abatwo na nko yiye nti no sa abatwo no nsunsuaso ye ntimi mfa nya adwuma nti ento ne foforo na sa notice ya ekoye no letter no na da Facebook no enti join ye 104.5 Facebook page na follow discussions no. Now on the 4th, now to say 1st, crown and 7 days no AC. It after 2nd, 3rd, near do 4th, and Sana Clark edit letter Ekoma Electoral Commission say or notify and say seat no aye vacant. Nekoba Sano, and the dom kume wamra shebi fiesu omunti omuhwase. It omu shy enra wamra shebi fie no. Ye ni behwe ewo. Ye ni behwe say I say as a kindergarten bi o de bra Facebook behe emra se bidwa court ya bobo tie honorable members behwe de omo ye wo parliament wo na in fact our parliament baby a ekono ano eden baby a ye de emra se bidwa no ekono ano eden hwemra se bidwa ni pa hwehwede a woto no ho o de bra Facebook behwe wani so ade twede a oto no ho na restika rebabi omugina and look at what they are doing over there awreho na me hwedi nam say enti we ye Ghana parliament na ani yentimi nsesen adwene because this one ye kai the 8th parliament in 2021 ebra wo mu yi speaker ade bechi 20 after 2020 elections no any ade no ebra wo mu yi speaker no ye hu de esi ye we condemned it. Sa parliament sa fisticuff any ye kuni ye bobo ye ho ye piapia ye ho ne ade no ye ntwa so na ye honorable house airtime e ade ye fa airtime ye keka ho nsem wa amra hwebidwafo na bi in interview na ye nu ye ho ye kra ye nim de kan ye ma ye be ye sa na ye se ya na ye se omo keka ne sa tra. And yesterday mna hwebidwani timi huri tra table ekoboni nuasun obi timi se sa paper omo use for the proceedings no na wa so no atoagu no otetim. This is the parliament of Ghana. Any parliament. This is shameful. This is very shameful. Ya won kwada school for kwada wow. And then ebesua
me da say ene ebesua hypertension high blood pressure.
In fact, recently now Ashanti region health directorate near much concern about said cases no costro. Say hypertension no costro pa. Ni din ba konso a silent killer. Na ho tedi no no. Onu wo ku awu killing me softly. Nti obo na oh no anyare o. Na komanate. Nti fiye fam kakra.
Medase. Ma menchi atiefo ni ahwefo nyina anapei. Eye 3P garlic mixture e free Piwak natural health. Garlic ekroje ni de aye adro ne ye fankenja ye mfen so bi amfremu. Enu ntimo ahoden no ejina ne na so na eye ntinim akomam na moja mu adwuma. Enu nti wo hwa me wutie mi anapei wo yade bi wo ntinim akoma bia emfri ho na moja ntimi ne afusane emfa emma. Se ne medi kan no hypertension na ye high blood pressure yade no eno ho asem ene ne ye ba be kana sana no Mr. J doctor number no Francis e bia na wo ha obi pese wankasa ne doctor etwetwen komo na wo cheche mu che no dia wa ye krado ofre na obeje wo so eno ntine number 0248 928824 0248 928824. Pressure yade ya de bone pa emprempren ekuni papa edi bebre na eko wadwene se omoja ne bia dɔɔso abro so woni padua nim enya saa na etie esese wakoye nipa abribia moja etimi de afusane ewo woni padua nim enu ti kwan a wofa so didi na ya kan na enye na wunyan no emwa ama wuntini ne wonno be yahodo ni mosisi moja no entime mfamu nko nipadua na kwa baabi ase de ese eno na akwakofa pressure ya de no ede aba eye moja entime ni afusane ewo woni padua nim yie no ena akwafa pressure ya de no ede abrew ewo stages efrasia ewo sene etie ebedrum pempenso bi afa abekranko oku a na enko na no abeye dendenden sede wodi ani tie bia safe na de na hyase ana wo no wo mu dada wo second stage so what third stage misraw edro no eye 3p garlic mixture pepito na frasia no nom na emwa emura wunti ne wonno benim nyi safi ne nkeka wa na asisi mo no emfiri ho na moja no entimi ne afusane sene esse enunti ya na yesen tufo pa anadwodidie no emwa yen yo anadwodidie onsa meka se kwan ye fasu didi no ena ma ye ntire ne ye no be ahodo no emu asisi no no ndo abo dumienu duba ko unyane na aduane bi adobe man bi obedi owie ya na wada aduane ne ntime digest ye na nkampese moja time de afusane ye mpo ewo ni paduanim da bia be sore no na yade ete so wedro eye 3p garlic mixture uja na jididie na waba ho ban na wononom adupa se de be ye no so beboa na wapomode no SCP na esita uyo obi a ope anwa aduane bebre ne sade na bebre na mesel eye na wagya eno emwa yen eto wanumu a eye odede bisa ho se enre ni paduanim ni nsunso bone be ena enya ewo me so eda wontininim esisi wontininim mememumie ena moja edi afrisane afem se de se ebasa entwaye entinimu sisi ayade bi etimi kofa brew sa pressure yade ya America ho asami enu ti hwe ho so yi na pe edupa fesi watifi enu ane 3p garlic mixture sorry anopo enwumre na wabobo bi na aboa ama apomode no etimi egina ne na so ensaden num bebre na ade ho ato so no emwa wo ye oba wo ye bema ensaden wadwuma wudi ano na ne ma ne kratwa bisen mema no obekwa akotwa ansa no aba bedidi mesrew emwa etwuntwum wuntini ne fon wuntini no ememumie ena moja no etimi afem sene se ebasa emwa pomode no ena kofa pressure ya de no ede abro no edroni ye 3p garlic mixture ye 2 fo ye obi ata no munso a enwunu pi no a eno so ya na emwa ye sede enwu enwunu abonsada wudi kosi awie ma na se kenja na anane no sa ne nso nyunwunu bebre na ere ni paduanim no eye wo moja ne ni kwan senso no nom no nyunwunu pi mesra obo ho pan sede be ya yade wei enya wo kwan entem ewa si so enchine bebre ne nso emwa yen eya na ya adwen yen se wona wo pressure ne nkwa na nchine ne yesi enye ma wo pressure uni pressure me so susu di nchine enkase me ni pressure ntime so kosua no ma nchine entwa mu ma nchine ntirimu wo boa no enchine ne bi we ni paduanim dada sodium content no ebi wo mu dada de mo na wodi na edoso wo ni paduanim no sodium content ne doso sa na jese ni padua no etwinsu foforo netmia flash enchine ni bi out extra water na wo ni padua ne kwotwende yaba no na ma pressure aba walls na so blood nim no entwaye mesrobo ho ban said de be ya wapomodin no ebetimi egina ne na so unwe ya wonim nia wo benya me san de doctor number no ama ebi a wante fa number no friend sisi na ene ni nkomo na omwa ne number bio 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 ensunsan so bia pressure ya de no ede aba oni pedua so bia na woti etadwa wo pa edwa wo gaga wo se ya asoroben enye da bia na ya asoroben keke bia na pressure ya de no esunsunsan so ni bi na wafrasie ehunu ede mra ye aba so kakra bia na ho ye oboho hu ade bia waye enso honam nyina eye omre pressure ya de no esunsunsan so boni a utimi nya no ebi no eja wani so bi de utu na fa ha si ha no wani so ebiru na wutu ahwe mesope 3p garlic mixture dro na no meye moja no entimi ne afusane wo mu ye no ene de se ni so bi de no ede aba pressure ya de no ebi aba oni paduanim obo eya wo ya osemebre ahome a ensisi so ye ana ye nyina na ye adwuma no se ne wono nko a wote so no wabre kra che ye nyina asa adwuma ne de nyina ema no ana ye de se bi wiase asoa no pressure ya de na sunsunsanso ni bi no enu nti na wo home a obre na ye bibi kakra bia na wote so nante ekra na wo nante ana wabre na betimi atena ka mu da bi asa emwa mapomodin ɛwɔ set up debi a wotime nante na wotenetene umpo mu nti se pressure ya de ama unsunsuanso we na wo mpe nante a emwa ede huko owo mu ano no wedro 3p garlic mixture pebi to sisi ananonom na emwa eniwa kegine mu ɛwɔ kwan shonko kra so ɛya na enye edro ne tone ne nom ne nkwa na ehia yen ye ba se ye wapomode ne da yakoma so eno nti home remedy bi wo ho ana niema bi wo ho na ye ka ho na boa yaresa no mekɔ nkan a doctor se ye nkan chew wo de wo se garlic edi nkwa na edro ba kwa san yade pi garlic ne di dwuma pi ye so de aduane di mpo ahoɔden wo mpo de enkaja enen so bi anso friends ye di dwuma papa home remedy ya mebe kire we sene last week mecha diabetes dia na ye wo wonwono ewo mu no enhaban ne nyina di dwuma pio akade na ade beka ho na ya na eye sronko eno nti last week wote diabetes dia no se me se wonwono nyanya ena kekedru ene de eye wonwono kro na bitter leaf no now the dandelion afra now the akakedro ketuwe bi atum de sesa ye eye nyenya no eye wonwono dandelion ena akakedro na wa blende na wanonom ne kakran akrasa no pane anwumre na watwemi ensantem no ensache papa ebeba wa pomoden no eso hye ne so say ye dro ne so okosa wokoto a ewo toam ehwehwa ebo garlic ya da ho no eye kokko ena adroniti no eye kokko enu ntu koye no afadu fufuro bi dia mawo wo se garlic mixture esan ya dia obodi na bia mesrew ensom ye wo garlic adroni o garlic adro papa wonim dia wo koto enu ntu se hunhunu niema amabobo so no wadroni ho akwanim kopim se ubenya enu bi wa adwene eye wo ntanta se wo da adro bi so se ya prafudro ana bibidro be da no 3p aka ho no ema ne hawo wo de to adroni kofi wonum ya 15 minutes wadro bi a wo bi anom wenko for how emre wapomode enye na omaimu pharmaceutical shops any herbal shops be biabo ramu a unsa etimika edupa bi ne momo pene dodo mu atu ene bia wa akra okan hidi akokenso Kofi Sam ena Angel Herbal Ashaman eye Wedama Pharmacy Tema Community 5 we call Little George Madina Enco Health Alert Clinic any post office no ND Enimushe Kumase Kolinak Herbal Dani Herbal na Kriske enebema obi ato ho eye Albert Sam Herbal Takrade AA Mensa go for you dia Gabson Pharmacy Wamumuni Away Enterprise any Cathedral no ND Enimushe UDS Obeko Charles Herbal Tamale dia eye wo Fakojo Herbal ebe Electromat no Sami aye we ene bia ye ton adro no na bo ramu a won site 3p garlic mixture edupane bi kotobi enfansem bi enyi hu ano ono ma enje wanum enya ohwe we yoba we ye bema utimenom eduro ne bi eboa ema pomede no esipi esita me sorry so ano pay dia doctor number ena medi ejao ehia me pa fa number no na fred doctor ebia wo penchire mu bi abro me ankasa me die iso wo pesa o hwehwe o yade bi mu kire no na wo kire okwan ya wo de fa so afre ne sisia na wo beje wo so uton yade no a ena unya no eduro doctor number ni bio aye 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 24 aye 3p garlic mixture menu abema medemano esi
yeda CP 3p garlic mixture ne ho asema nyen okwa ye chero tapa yeda se insha 104.5 ma memfa happy birthday wish sunkonkoma Honorable Richard Abuaje ene your birthday Honorable Richard Abuaje former MC for Bekwai Municipal enti ene your birthday Honorable about happy birthday former MC for Bekwai Municipal and from 2000 to 2008 where did you know the Abuade show Bekwai and important where sounds your founder and president for Royal and College of Health Atrima me here and happy birthday to you Honorable Richard Abuaje Yamin Shaw now on your kesepa ma kwatentia ahodi wo na bibia enye fine enfama ebusia nche ebedi nkomo nsem do so fie ebedi nkomo pinu a betwa me ho abade aka no ewachi
Yasenka nyamabi okromanum say you see one day we may cross the Rubicon you can say you be cross Rubicon at here
Jesus remase
nso okọ Italy a titimremu nom ka Rubicon e nso obi twa omo wachi bio
okay
nse sojafo awura wo eruna masha tisi one day
ombeti asim no ABN asem papa bio
serious.
And you see anankofo bi wo ho social media mu ne memsa no mani age o violence more fire enya suban papa. What is the process? Yakoto abo pandai yakoto aba no NDC candidate and not a member of parliament no elusu seat no to Matiyindam mama history kakra bete obo ni nti asana ye you know.
Sure.
From 1992 NDC di pandaya to 2016 and Matiyindam beje akunya no.
Yeah. 2020
enu lusu ye to the current NDC candidate to the court no. And 2024 Matiyindam sa beje akunya no. It wo sha omu mienu no omu history. Akwata se. Na assembly here no the court. Niema no edoso, ba niema ni bi ni se omo dwen se 41 out of 152 polling stations e wo pandai de omo na results no e ba ne the way e won krata so no enya dwen.
Yeah.
And omo the court dan Tamale High Court because pandai was not the region. Again omo san say EC official ni movie coalition no every pandai e dey akọ Tamale different district no. Officially one more NDC candidate no ye key stakeholder and amane.
Okay.
What you say? Again, almost any maybe cause so any other things. Na court ni gina so can say. Sa dia wa shese 30 days enko election for fro. Now ebi argument say adena NDC no explicitly anka woni relief ni musa say na court ne cancer. The civil procedure out of our country. The court is not limited to just the reliefs who are court abesiki.
Yeah.
The court can make general reliefs.
Yeah.
And judgment to guide future proceedings of the court.
Sure. Yeah.
So that is a fact. You are in them kasa baby me tie ni bia o kasa yi.
Sure.
So no there. Or a citizen or the tomb but obe fight it.
Sure.
Now unim say enkom and today no kra o court on the 24th no. Omo ye stay of execution on the court appeals court. You say about parliamentary election the last appellate court is the appeals court.
Yeah.
Into our court appeals court who akoye stay. CI 19 already as amended by CI 132.
Sure.
A stay of execution is not an admission of a stay of execution. So we intention metoka and just what
car. Yeah.
But speaker ka says so be file sa de na. O kan see nentiza na wa kan na. Say unya 7 days. Within 7 days is it ya sam na e bo no. Na amono still 7 days in apply. After 7 days you know, that is when you can enforce the ruling of the High Court.
And which has
it's been here and upon the lawyers 3 akasa. Nyomo ka kire me say based on the CI 19 as amended by 132 speaker bagwe na onye boni.
Yeah.
The second point I want to raise that MPP so issue ne say and the crown on frame motion of appeal no. It was my demand ka yen twe na bibia nko wie. And san ye ka say declare seat ni vacant. Ye declare seat ni vacant. Is that lawful? For me, I see that argument as a more of a moral assuasion.
But it's here, Eugene. It's here. My main kind man. 27 one no.
Minim the me can say speaker na there or the mra and I adwuma. The MPP can me you say to them who say it's more of a moral assuasion.
You who say nkasa na yi.
Enka yenye ni say. You see, parliament are masters of their own laws.
Yeah.
Conventions are not necessarily laws. Right?
Yeah.
Laws are codified.
Sure.
Conventions are not codified.
Yeah.
They say multimedia men kasa me kodjon so me wura me dwai. Emrebia and Bramium. But conventionally, it doesn't make sense. So, baby, we are not going to the what I say. So, it's not a law.
Yeah.
So, someone just here, Kurana, Kokwa is the how.
How you approach it.
MPC, Sabe, and Krasam, the room where you know. And for me, especially the minority MPs, because Michelle proceedings, Wakasa. Majority leader be kasa mo se monti ase. Sa na parliament tie. Wo kasa wiya. Na wo nua no so akasa. Se chini wo ho a, ebia mo be ko conclave mako kasa kakra. Ebia leaders ko kasa na ma ba na speaker be ruling on the matter. For example, last week, privileges committee you know. Yera mama pa kasa. Majority leader making the case we no kasai. And as speaker can say ma be ruling on the matter no be ruling. So why won't you allow the majority side to also speak? That is the first issue. Again, majority no so no. Omo kasa na chomo nsa. The tantrums. aso mu mienu nyina menim ba bia suban ne ye frɛ aba
si asoso
Oko pa.
Yeda okropon ase pa. Frank.
Bɛyi.
Ekoye.
Yanko pa adum bibi aboko pa.
Yeda okropon ase. Star Assurance. De bia yebo hu de wrodie. Na amanfo osre so ewukrum. And 40 years on. I mean, infinite duanan. Mo awo system ni mo a. Edena Star Assurance bit me aka say omodi abakwan sonko so kra aside other companies ya omo edi mudwuma ya. First of all, Star Assurance no kra yedin na den sonko na modi aba Frank ma minti da bi me ya bias ma men come ma da bi emwa
Yo
ladies first but we the woman first mama bi
yo papa
ma men fair no free
yo anopai bintimi emme kasa wa ha wa bra menchia opem so
Sure.
na kurora nana me bo di an ma bo me mo ase ade ache bia e mo ache me ma Ghana mine so nyina ache ma Asante mine so ache
sure
Star Assurance yedi mfie aduanan na mfie aduanan na fo
enyasam geto
be sha brabo ase be wo fofora obe nyina edu mfie aduanan na wa fa ne emem
ye kura enyi nruwe ya fa bi mu
enye betesa the santi no mfie aduanan no a ye gira na so a ye nto form da na ye hunu se ye customers na boy chidom am ye timi agina na so yie pa enti ye ntimi nko keke a ye kai onum
okay
enti afi ene ye adwen se ye customers aduanan
wow
ye beche wo mo 400,000 opepepepe a na ya say
can I say 4 billion
na quarter bia ye che 100,000 ye 1 billion na ya cha besi quarter miensa final quarter ne ewo mu no
na say opepepe miensa ko 3 billion
ko da
amam for the asre
when I make a chiro April July October so
bronya de no mo fan twen
bronya de afi ko na wie de ne na emu hwam
sa
de nipa edu ene e besan che o 100,000
wow
na 9 enya o 100,000 na de otoso du enya 100,000 awie ye befa the ultimate winner and free trip ya do ko Dubai Sani ma we ye ne sikapudo e de a che nyina kire se Star Assurance ye gira e na so atimi akoni yi a na ye customers
wow
ene ye nwuma ye di no ye nwuma mu e na amaga na man so ene aso ama omotimi abo ye chidom ama ye nyini abedu samre
wow
enti se ye Star Assurance din a na sa na kire
Star Assurance
na so
40 reasons to smile
ene
enyasem geto Frank mami mi sa ode ne den na products ahodo be ne wo ho a mo ya enam so mama amfo utimi esre enya this particular prizes awards and answer men can say this particular gift
Okay, but Star Assurance yep a non-life insurance company, that's general insurance company.
Okay.
I property insurance.
Property.
There are several products. I motor insurance. I be renaming no.
There's a car
insurance.
To be insured.
Comprehensive third party in the
right.
Yes, I have fire policy. Say man, fancy be a Juma say multi fire policy. It just share any corner seminar. Personal house to me insurance cover. Say jabeto man. Say so flood. Ebese o dan na etimi esade mo adia man no etimi asasi with them.
There several banisi bia yes omo yes omo ye pampers so omo ye dey na eja dem won kran ho na ne nsa gudi de wo ye no ba obi on Star Assurance na na ne sa abrenko aka se mo bedum na munum ntimi so amunya na me ko be
that should be home and so be say that dem
wonderful
it was up with that senior dem a customers no mu di juma say our travel policy your bond so person a contract be na so person we bond policies performance bond advance payment bond all those bond policies in Hojima. But this particular promotion 40 reasons to smile for motor insurance.
Oh okay.
Motor insurance na your third party your comprehensive your third party extra and the Star Assurance na ashara ankasa na ashara e dia ba eni dwa no ejama so be bia a special product friend third party extra on say third party policy no basically we insurance na oka se car no essay a wa ankasa na car ne we den de wo sika bitin na hwe but o se obi car mu a no nya kwone enkohwe ne enkone mo a to wo car ne de wo sika se a bitin asiesie but yes are the additional benefit I can start third party no friend third party extra
okay
it is a car no say be our glass components no windscreen or driving mirrors or side mirrors sunroof mirrors those ones na say a sa extra na sa ma wo
Nese wow car no so ese kra na insurance no cover
which is ka krebe 100 cedi spend the car amount of so tia no
nese when your third party anya we so aka ho
sabe pepe
oh wow
the product test insurance penalty adjustment
nese wuti anye ye ne san ba na bi obi Bugatti wo de kobo light ya eno this ye kra ba yi
wow okay
eno star insurance ne be boa ho
sabe pepe
nese wakoda
third party comprehensive no so dey cover bibia sanity say ye tie your money di dwa yeti omo hawo
okay
the products e be bo omo adwama no so
edi aba
sisters right dey ma bebre dey ma once insurance and property insurance kwa dey ubehu ya e betimi akọ
wow mama Ivy
papa
he for na qualify because be Lebanese bi di no wa bibie company wa ha wo ye na adwuma ene e bi num so a sebiu bia oye dwabu a omoye enyuma hodo bebre he for na qualify ankasa for these products our purpose
sa Ghana ni babia ukutaka ekaka Ghana kwanso nyina o qualify
okay
say insurance ewu a emfa ho ne babia wo open star insurance ye be ya ma
okay
obia wakonya drive bia Ghana ha owo car bia e qualify say on insure ne car
okay
say the menu Frank abuboso no o third party e be third party fire and theft ebeye third party extra ebeye almighty comprehensive cover bibia no uti di no crowd to say modu
madam fubi wase ayi ende cars akese de
no cra
obi atimi moto
nyina go cry two legged and no cry to me comprehensive
na say no kire say BBC ya ne ya to fra ma na ite say
sa pepepe eno no o de o car no anase moto no value said ebo a woto no no na de beba
okay
na fe ya apply rate e wo ebo no so na afi ya amount eno ya na premium no emu odu kakra of course adepan ton no enti no eno no ya oda no ada trese unim se ekobọ ho se ekose obi ade no anso se de se a kojoto ayentontro a balu na de mae no eno na etu amount
to bi okra oni tinye ye na ka ija tum na nyina ahedwere be na mo atua ka ma no
ye tua pepepe ye hwehwem ne ehunu sa ampa ka we na obeye ye samre asane si ya na fe eno an say etu amawo nti eno de total utie de na comprehensive insurance
na no o de why manager de ma mi say ya mutua car no enfidudu edi ni depreciation no say bia ne bo no so ebete se car dada de eno sa na mutua na se mutua se de obetimi akotom no
value na medical aka
value
na o de buy no because ansa na ye be ene obeye sa contract no ya hwehwe documents a o de buy ehun say ampa we na o de aba na value no so say na tie enti no de o de value na o de amaye no eno ene editua
wow
sana akwakoye eno ne comprehensive insurance
wonderful if a number be to dwane bia obi tie bia opese osifem na obefrem musisia before we go to our final we na yede asi
se opese oni edi enwuma number we na obefre 020 711 87 amesansi sudua biem 020 711 87 ofra maba waso no name rantie kama omoni abre ya adwuma ebefa no no wakasa de aso bibia ase
okay Frank my member also lastly na yem fancy draw na ebaso December what is the expectation omo ahwe ni musa bubitimi awi ni bi no sen netie mama ka say ye de nipa 10 ebeka ho hin na ebeko so how would they receive the price and it sa no mani nyina
okay but the draw na beba so December end of December
okay
ye be no Accra
okay
na draw na NLA my characters platform.
Okay.
Oh no, it's very fair.
Oh, okay.
Very fair. And say well, need to energy.
Just say we grab me say before Adam phone Jimmy mo.
Oh, there be.
Oh.
Yeah, family members cry contact enka
Staff
enka ho. Yeah, purely for customers and no more adwuma. Nti say dey ka no, you be 10 customers. Na ya more almost 10,000. Obi abenya 10,000 each. But ultimate winner no, obese nya sa trip to Dubai free all Dubai. Oni Christmas na ni beje pa.
Frank ye mami say ja.
Oh, pate na me cho say. Yeah, simple entimi influence outcome. Because NLE NAye, omo characters platform no moye e wo so.
Nti obi entimi nya ho.
Obi entimi influence. Udi awadi like utie ya wadi. Nti once I walk kwade third party comprehensive, third party extra, third party fire and theft. When insurance company akra bra. Oba now once I renew policy no kwa restart assurance automatically number now are part of the draw. When you also be any special coupon as any special entry be renew and as new policy be no straight away are part of the draw.
Wow.
December now dem pa about na me wa do man so sa achedi on sa ka
we dey just say leave kwa atwe am. Because say so me Philippa. Mama Ivy asemu atwa to abeka na omo eti.
Na de ni ka kra o sa star assurance. And ne abafo intentan enwumadi a abawiase ane yen tuka enfa from enhura insurance company enkoye adwuma na wo da wo pem kra wo de ebo customer.starassurance.com wo be your policy your premium wo phone so be nya wo certificate nya wo sticker so wo ye saade ya e qualify o e ma otimi be ye part of the draw.
Wow.
Entino wo de so when near her, Nasa Bibi Kran or the Diame, want to miss her in Pia Bontia, down pem, nebo customer.starassurance.com. Ubet me your insurance. Ubet me your insurance. Our phone, one casa phone so. Now we pay or qualify for the draw.
Wow.
Na last one year Kadia, Onia found shame. If we now was it 31st December, found shame. Na last quarter draw no e bi kra na be ko Dubai na fe yete ho na ye boy ensem ti bomode ya fa ho shem na wo so watimi anya achede a emu hwam
right
abusua de yesie ni medamwase
pi right Star Assurance. Frank, thank you very much. Frank Ampim da konwote nka Kumasi main officer and fe Mama Ivy Sapon assistant manager was Star Assurance. Yami Shambebre. Yami aduma be share. All right, thank you very much. Insha opesa can be
January. E be see afifu from.
Okay.
E be sre Ghana man nyina se mo meye mo insurance.
Okay.
E was Star Assurance. If say January e see afifu from a omo de omo car unregistered vehicle nam Ghana and kwanso nyina bebre be from January to March.
Yeah.
Mongra baby now Star Assurance ubenya achede a emu hwam.
Wow.
Madam wase.
Yeah, that's it. Right. Thank you very much. Insha 104.5. Then here the heba ointment ebusuya. Kopi bi na ntumi emu a pa san se ja hwehwe mpompo abo usisi ukoto dwesa sabro ni
bad.
Yeah, so.
Bad. Akokwa the institutions and you see all the angle be be man na yemede unu say the bia tama corruption scandal you buy o ka say me am catch me I do have a lot of cash.
Yeah,
I do lot of transactions. Akokwa so who send this kebi pan so be send even just about $5,000 $4,000.
Yeah,
akokwa enka ta wo be sensan me be Clement Boku Jefu from Musano. I nearly called him on one of the banks.
Okay.
Just last month.
Right.
You see? But yeah, tiska we akoto down ha. We akoto down ha na mbeka say. Me di minyaya. Bank of Ghana. FIC. SEC. Yen chiu mu nyina amra press conference public musa wom. So how did these transactions go through? Because some of estate agencies
there's a monitor
because banking system now we treat you say to 20 common people no. I say a bankrophobia dia
a different. Yeah.
Ye di matam se makase ya we accuse you no kromfo
Ghana
because yes you look everything a politics akokwa nya wan say allegedly obitimi to dan 1.something million dollars na entrega alambia okrowe mu me kan say you fight state agencies no 2020 and no pay you see and I always say when you have principles akokwa madwuma we wo ye now principles are usuro
sure
when people attack you, people say whatever.
No prayer back.
December 10, 2024. Me true post be Facebook. My member Thomas. Me say, our politics have over the years grown so polarized and adversarial that elections resemble a battlefield. We need to activate a full-time peace industry. Ye kotwa ne start aso for ye mompaye hamper mi jabo kra 2016 me jabo
ye to abampaye na say aglo ni ade
when state institutions work you don't need prayers ana me can we 20 December 10 2024 Jeff which ma conference penu akotwa wo o say we need ana me can yo now when a party loses some view it as an opportunity to claim the spoils of war. This destructive mindset undermines the very essence of democracy, where power transitions should foster progress, not plunder. The post-election staggery and deaths must be thoroughly investigated. I doubt we did for 2020. We always miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. We must not this time. And I make say 2024 tagri. Full soldiers, no mass Tommy collation centers, police it mean KuroYiMuNsem because Abayan Sansem Funa Yehuni TV sono. How can a police officer not arrest Obia or go contrary to law so? Tachima Sat so. Uze no mo kono, uze si po IGP ni ho. Muna magum wen ma si. Ma memra yisi so. Ya trauma we move for 4 years.
Yeah.
A whole geographical area and representative in parliament. 4 years. Ye voter registration 2024. Kwa hwe isi Facebook page. The percentage weba na ebro 100 no ma besesa no. Omo kan we bom no ma besesa no. And omo ye sa de ni nyina na endorse ye because omo we mu no. And this wa be ma omo ye isi PRO. And people wa be ma omo ye isi PRO. Omo ko opposition pe omo nim ni omo ye wa be mu ntino. No ma start do mu ni.
Omo ni.
June 2025. Evans Mensah ebusa Yewra Justice Kodua. Isi ese di gagasi en yo medi o support o support.
Oso onkonoko.
Oso omunko MPP timi kabida na asasa few years ago no timi nkasa. That is why the BIU just say me better me
kasa. Even time man no dey elections registrations okay.
Yes.
No they call district year.
Yes.
If manfo bi ntimi mfa kan ko.
Yes.
These people JFK more defend it.
Yes.
Oh yema yi sini nye naduma.
Yes.
But in opposition is a difference.
Yeah, pussiga. So EC official be without Obia notice echo transfer and everything. What happened to that EC officer? Panda EC officer. Put in some free Miami independent checks.
Sure.
This guy, after the full case has been discussed, must be held, must be prosecuted.
Sure.
But you see, politician no then the state institutions will hide behind them and perpetuate some of this incompetence. 2020 maybe I hiring a drisu. No, they member boss man asari or parliament. No man tiasi. Akokwa, you know what it will mean? Say Ghana akwaba to a presidential election for a period. Anything can happen. And the end also because Obama state agency be a PRO. They forget say when they should pretend over incompetence of state agencies, that same incompetence will deal with them in opposition. I don't know dia bedru so let's fix state institutions. It was say easy cannot get a proper statistician. I respect and we say bibia ya kroje ansa no de aba
na national level. Yetimi kra be post to result 3 times. Review result.
Okay, no be and say oh na o kan and MPP for making won't comment no. More fire NDC for to be jam. Almost be bia from these things.
But remember Tracy was say more okay je fa institutions ne de ne to so. Na hwe ade a wo hwe electoral commission. Ne hwe the House of Parliament. Omo performance afro barometer. Hwe CDD. Members of Parliament. On baby I reduce it.
Yes.
And look at the electoral commission. Electoral commission there crowd there was so.
Na akokwa nim ni we 2024
2022 to 2024.
So this is like
so the period
13 years akokwa there. From 2012 na easy confidence woni me I transfer for barometer I won't trust there.
Oh yes indeed.
59%. 2024 we have answer na ekoto aba na do 28%.
See how is
28 by 28 56. So the confidence in the EC have reduced even more than 100%. This is Afro-Barometer.
Are you serious?
Members of Parliament 49.
Me far data we na me say this is not surprising to me. What parliamentarians were doing.
I hope I had there. I did be interesting. Whilst the court.
I was joining your Facebook in a very.
You see. As an analyst, I have to be very careful.
Yanko.
Whilst MPs, opposition parties, ruling parties, president, police, court, electoral commission, obia approval rate in the confidence a Ghana for whom, according to Afro-Barometer, less than 30%. Court depend at 35. Look at the confidence in the Ghanaian forces.
I confirm. I'm glad you was
me stress on that. Me stress on that. But just suppose the Burkina. Guinea, Benin, Mali.
But it's not surprising because before 2024 elections, okay, say there were some. He said survey be by even Musa Dako. I think his survey no should be. People preferred, military in the third quarter, which Osha. The third quarter of 2024, and we have questions. Concerning this particular group. When they say, or they compare the other side now, 2024 third quarter now, and no sheda in no, and whom come up in one so maybe I see an afi, yet come channel at the atwa. Rule over a democratic rule. So I'm not surprised with this percentage.
Confirmation.
Yeah.
This is why Akokwa. And we show where state agencies state agencies the confidence in state agencies are going down because we have over politicized. Nancy, I my GPS tension may analyze one crime data the minister bekan you. Yes, I'm Pepper Panasem. And then this is for done in the PRO. Don't forget say police no echo for man. Oko opposition say police no echo for man unprofessionalism of the police and what they be treat you.
Yeah.
So it is better you reset, you fix the incompetence of state agencies. And I am parliament AC. Me say 2024 me and I've said it severally. The entire about merely concession no na me den no e ye be say.
Yeah.
2024 imagine Bamia didn't consider
Kasem.
And on also be a comment to so ye ginam ye be wini any bibi
the men sensitive ya one yan in
no mutifie so it me there akokwa. This is a wake up call for all of us. We need to be careful.
Sure.
It's a democracy we are running. Unu bi nya nya ka. Dey be me can on private and because na akokwa. Me comment section me ntumu da o.
Obe hasre.
Dey be na akokwa. Udi matam na dey be na dey be den na si. So disagree the person.
Yeah.
But say what yes referee wakunyam. All the MPs are camera catch, especially on the minorities, they must be held before the privileges committee.
Sir, I didn't say precedence no. The 8th parliament the omoye brand ye speaker. Nothing happened to any parliamentarian. Ye jano sa na okay. Those times Muntaka, the others Collins Monia. Look at what he did over there. By the end of the day, Yanyo Biari. The month of December. Okropon Basayadom Ede Achayen. Na the biya sorry it was a tia sem for sansi yet still maimuna KuroYiMuNsem ekono de eden ya bibi pi eden so a ese ye ka ho asem eden so ese ye pegana eyiyo eno nti na ene me hu nsem bia na medwendwen ho afa o man ya na motu ayetu ene de nti aye ntimi nkoyenim na ohwe omo aye nhwehwemu ahodo CDD ene omo ekeka ho no omo point out no ma ema o man ya twe yeto ase aye ntimi nkoyenim a omo bobo so a yenyi ketase hye edwunim kankan emfiri mu na se otimi se edi enya pa the issues of corruption eyade a ama country no o my Ghana every year intumi nkoyenim na in fact since 1948-49 the Kose committee Justice Kose committee no we had adwin say then colonial time no ni ade nyina no you say these issues eyade a ehadwene ya be rem through yenya independence. Yewuremu as a country with the Fourth Republic. Ye constitution. Ya hyehyɛ noma wom se yɛpɛsɛ yɛ fight se noma ɛma wo man ni yedie ɛnkɔ n'anim ɛnaban bia wo bɛbɛ bia no ɛyɛ na adwen sɛ ade ɛbɛma wo man no dwirim keta hyehyɛ produ a ɛbɛha wo man na ma wo man ni ntimi nkɔ n'anim deɛ ɔbɛko afiri hɔ it is wetia governments ha ba nyinaa within the Fourth Republic obia ka ho asɛm sɛ ɔbɛko corruption anaasɛ wo mpɛ so ɔbɛte corruption kra na ya no mo campaign mu ti bebre media me ba corruption the thing of the past me ba corruption be twam me kai say 2016 the ne dey board John Dramani Mahama ti super say the government ne corrupt and no kai Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo those times oh ye be corruption ye be too corruption I say I think from 2023 ne adi nyina no say wutie Nana Danko Akufo-Addo State of the Nation address ne other statements a wo I said the Ghana corruption craving hubium. And now I am surprised. Now Afro Barometer, in fact 2024 report no HS 85% of Ghanaians edutum say corruption aye worse. And our share score no cry fem compared to the previous years. Na say modern bona and cost roketa say produce kan na kun. In fact, as such as 70% say abino na won corruption ye in the previous year. Na che say secretary project kan no adokru wo manya hwe ba bia me bo din free ye. Edeba besi sabre within the Fourth Republic. De bia ye ka issues of corruption. De bia wo bia disika, de bia wo bia wia wo man, de bia wo bi bo man no kro no. Ye mo man ni blidi. And abai bia ba so obe promise say obetu ase. Ehini efiri ne abeduru hey. Corruption ni gusu ekosu because you need a political will, you need a pepanese ye de be kun ketasese predream kankan na free ho. And na yamiki so say omo a e ka omo ye corrupt na nkasa omo awia ye na nkasa ye nkrofo so a omo nso e na ye mrade ma ye. Ye be kom ra hye bedwafie. Ni ama bi ni appointment because if I can see no appointment na say free mra hye bedwafie. MP we ya na man appointment no akoy minister of CCC MP we na man appointment no akoy we edi appointees no a behwe no omfiri aban mu no ni awia ye oman no girigiri oman no aku oman no ketase predwin kankan mu because omo a ese omo hwe na nki yetimi yire mra mu diti aketase predwin kankan no omo a nchim ene omo yesa na oman nyina the conflict of interest ni ade wo cases bi mu emi ntimi hu ye ho ano empanish nkrofo yi Nancy Kra, the Omukoye, Attorney General. Era Godfrey, or former Attorney General. Edek by ya, woman de betum, plea bargaining. Tinu be a shada transe, aboni timpia or mino, edu or mine sikanoa, yehuno. Ah, ye besha china suyeno. E woman says sikandi hiadi, and as ye sini pano, would me be triamu fakes, ye nubia. Na ye jaya manaka. So, one more young brand de my now. It will not quite to say, Sa plea bargaining, no. I bet to say, Adia, so socket as a predream can kind. So, Tim Rasha be Janoa, Rasha Fonoa, Manofonoa, no, my baby a bit me a more quine, near to me a cost where we are mine. Na Adia Bakwan and another Danko Akufo-Addo de buy an de was the office of the special prosecutor. Nankebe bois, ama. Keta separate dream kan yet me etu ase because o hwe yoku shrage ne wo mo aka ni nyina no a sa tumi a ye do obi di gina mbra nim eme ye twena so se bia wabokro no wa ye corrupt aye sei no wo mo no sa tumi no wo mu ni bi attorney general na ye di sa adwuma no on their behalf na special prosecutor de emra na mani tumi so otimi di sa adwuma no de wo mo edi sika ebo mai kro no ko gina mbra nanim. Eti office ne bae na yehwe mra de ne bae ne ani agese betumi akodanim akoketa sepredwin kankan until say the first special prosecutor Martina Midu eba monten beka asem hu ne ekono ano eden na aban no na nado danko Akufo-Addo no kura wo no te sa office no mother serpent of corruption odo mother serpent of corruption Martina Midu na sem wo kan no o si Emma BC Kureba and show him on August 2023. Eba a newspaper we say BC phones ya ask one question on Martina Midu, mother serpent of corruption. I say first special prosecutor and what free ho and you rap kisia jabe by the first person I know so about corruption. Yen anado dan kwa Kufuado. The office or ye prasa office no e describe no as mother serpent of corruption. Ye free wo kisia jabe aba. O abo na dwuma kakra no se onya some challenges because abanya no na nado dan kwa Kufuado aban na man kwan nye na dwuma. Omu tietia na namu etiedu ba bi kro to ankwa no ma. Na eno na mehwehwe mu anam say can this be true? Na Joy News Research Desk information about Bontin, years of cases were treated from 2022 to 2025, first half of the year. And I mean, who say 2020, I was from 2 pe 2021 2, 2022 13 cases. We initiated 2023 19, 2024 27. So about 2025 on Kwa Abainse Saye Baya, John Dramani Mama Neba Baimwa cases now created to 70, telling you how active the office has become. Not just said the Nike say Jabe Kasi Etietian and Namumu, any IMF, and some more, they better just say interference, a woman intimate corruption, political interference. And I say, yeah, no correct. Because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Kane in January 31st, 2024, Obe strengthen the office of the special prosecutor. And at that Facebook journey, Facebook in 104.5. Also, Mama vows to bolster a OSP when elected. When you cry July, January, this is the January. It will can 2 times, January 31, 2024. A could do July, or can be so about OSP office. Because on one observer said, your man acquiring yen a Juma. It was surprised, say, Mete said, there are some political actors and even members of the ruling government calling for say yen scrapple the office of the special prosecutor because ye incompetent because untimi yen adwuma. Whilst the flag bearer of the NDC then I know my government confirm say the OSP is weakened, so he will come and strengthen it. Or can so be bolster the OSP's office. Na mo metimi akonkan. Na sa be na de na muhu. And we are still judging the OSP according to that past years, knowing clearly, say no problem, challenges to execute ni no maybe to be very effective because government are no more, which Mahama and same way a confirm we then no a flag bearer. So ban no best strengthen. And ne ye young profua a de petition, echo, a de bill, echo parliament. Na womo ekwo hwe se ye betumi etwa OSP office ni mu na makawa ha 12 days ago and check 12 days ago and am kan sa asem we TB 12 days ago, just 12 days ago and check am kan sa asem we tie. And so it takes the political will to fight corruption yet me aboa this office to be successful. And my point is that let's allow the OSP to see Ejabe some time. Because it's evidence from this data that the collaboration this time Masemini make just 12 days ago. Nenra, I was happy. Say Asema Mekana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and so Bekai. Within this 8 months, 10 months, whatever.
And so that's why we're resourcing the Economic and Organized Crime Office and the other anti-corruption institutions, including the Office of the Special Prosecutor. And recently, there have been some controversy with the Office of the Special Prosecutor. I think it's premature to call for the closure of that office. The unique thing about that office is it is the only anti-corruption agency that has prosecutorial powers to be able to prosecute themselves.
And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and so as I'm saying, premature. Tiaman Kwan Kakra. Asema meka 12 days ago no an nra ono so abeka asem pepepe. Why are people eager omania bre striving say yen scrapple the OSP of especially those within this present government and na MPs almost what government team majority side? Why are they seriously calling for say yen scrapple OSP? In fact, this OSP and OSP any abaya otisui and I appointed no. This OSP and OSP so when you affiliated to this particular government anyway. And so why is appointees in this government and of course MPs or more this government yafa air callers yin sa OSP in free. In fact, from my deduction, is it that say ebia they want to be potentially corrupt? Ebia na krono will be nimutrim. Maybe OSP will no find chawo. He will come after them until they want us to move them out. Yin free. Now fe woman kwan na bia de no beba na ye ya na appointing yenim no familiarity. Na yetimi akowura cha ye de ebeye. Because edi na no mobobo ebi bota de sorry ebi bobo edi on bobo nyina people who are affiliated to the present government. Edi on mo bo senke you OSP kisia jabi free wa yemfo o momra no. Most of the names are affiliated to this government. What are they pushing for? But clearly, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a man of his words, many are jepa, and me bow abaso with this decision. So we are president, I will see what soon, and no man, or may. Now, what you obey, say, obey, my. Thank you very much, Mr. President. So also, you rather strengthen the OSP by one scrap office now, because it's a tool where me corruption. Your appointees and those MPs are pushing for the scrapping of the OSP because probably they have certain bad intentions. Even when they pass this bill through, men sign. Don't sign, don't assent. They make sure that the OSP office will stand. Now the back where say as o mine say media His Excellency sa plea bargaining ade no eno na nko de bail e kokra se yenye yanka we ni beje ho yentwam sa plea bargaining no be disca wie no metua kakra na yentwa sa amrani ene ebe influence corruption ebe promote corruption yentwam but me bo abaso wo decision a wo take so obema OSP na agina na ungu no and you strengthen it Minister Beboa Momai etimi etumpon sha 104.5 we eye KuroYiMuNsem Eugene.
Yeah,
Bra bibi aboko de.
On the issue of the OSP, no. I agree with you on some, I disagree on some.
Right.
Let me start from the plea bargaining. I'm a firm believer in the plea bargaining. I can't believe plea bargaining is if you ask any criminal lawyer, sometimes proving organized crime heading. In fact, Obobo cases are OSP. I think OSP this. Within the last time I checked, I have about 7 major cases. In fact, one to me boy be a friend and the Usugalam say the plea bargaining of 2 billion. That is 200,000 Ghana cedis. There are some crimes are kokwa. The prosecution heading. Mama clear example. National security asema ye koyera kwamna du bon he. Sanya me do na be kasa case na heading. What you say? There no sense he could do baby na prosecutors na share because I think over the weekend we share Tuesday is Ankoma and he was a firm believer. Eden say the evidence to prove or getting a friend of organized crime.
He said if there is no evidence, then there is no case.
No, and there's no evidence, no case. It's not as simple as that. The reason is that you can see culpability, but in law you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. So if you are sure, say, oh, you so kakrebi. Now bet me that I subscribe to it dance any panel kokra. So let me prove it in murder. You need to prove with a body.
Okay.
You need to prove with them. They cannot be bodies. So you can go into a plea bargaining and get some reprieve.
But let me ask a question. Say obi eye corrupt.
Yeah.
My call for the plea bargaining say yen scrapping say it gives the person opportunity. Say ABS can wabi tuya utuya what it prescribed in the plea bargaining. Say any panel. What happens next?
No, but you see
what happens next?
No, I'm coming on. The fundamental thing is that the plea bargaining is not between the prosecutor and the accused. The court must approve it. So the plea bargaining is also recognized in our judicial system. 2, and America's a corporate so be a US again as 100 million. To prove it or not is difficult. So if we can prove near CB okay, over 20 years. What you have to say and first and first and foremost, for you to do a plea bargain, you must admit crime or guilt. So if you admit guilt, our physical, you say you have 50 million, but maybe say no here.
But admitting say what the boneno and no cry a clear evidence.
No, I'm coming. That's what I'm saying, that plea bargaining means that you admit the crime. But I'm saying that a prosecutor will only go into plea bargaining because they know that they cannot meet all the ingredients of crime. For example, if you want to prove crime, there are ingredients under the criminal law that you must prove. If you want to prove murder, there are ingredients. If you want to prove fraud, rape, there are ingredients that you need to prove under these laws. And therefore, if one of these ingredients are not proven, but you think you have a tight case and you can also do a bit of plea bargaining to get some money, maybe say that is a bit okay. And in fact, right?
But my question is, before you continue, my question is, after saying the part of the money, no?
Yeah.
What next?
And I make say
because what we realize is that yes, why plea bargaining in case no cry right? We just threw it under the
it depends. So that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying say Sikano Awariano.
Yeah.
Be 1 billion.
Yeah.
Nipana between 500,000 and 600,000.
Yeah.
Then we threw the case under the carpet.
It's not always the case.
No, some of the cases. Why? Which is evident. I mean, a doctor Abe cancer asked me, and it's clear. Say they do it, even if it's one case, it's a case study. And Nipana betria, na 1 million, maybe betria 600,000. You throw under the carpet. My point is that is it not influencing corruption? Say, Obia be feels okay. Say mitimi ria, ebia mitibe ye, na meko plea bargainia yati asese utiebi na. You understand? Unlike first, every court beat me a show said the way we are the now you sound so more
in the 8 years, what did the state do with the Unibank case? You recover saying
because we didn't even push
exactly the point I'm making.
And it's the institutional error.
Allow me. You make can say 8 years of the Unibank case, how much did you recover? Zero. Because I'm telling you that when you ask any criminal prosecuting lawyer, organized crime is difficult because it's sophisticated. So if we can make some gains out of a plea bargaining, it makes sense. Let me give you an example. Auto Force in Big C contract, Richard Jakwa issue. You got 2 ambulance. I think 1.3 million euros then. Ambulance buy a fried rice machines. Yet to be fair ambulance. The case goes to court and Big C no intermediary. They say, some say ambulance in your family na me metuya. For me, it is better to take the money than to say it's our prosecute Jakwa jail. What happens? No, I'm coming. Okay. Force in Kojela, what happens? So I'm saying that depending on the individual cases and the circumstances of the case, and sometimes the plea bargaining is better because in that forcing case, if you prosecute that force and say or sign letters of credit, say or the ambulance by Bank of Ghana betuya, that is a forcing crime. Or the Nico jailer. In that case, what happens? But so you plea bargaining, na company no supply ambulance big C no. So the 1.3 million euros they buy yaji esika.
Eugene, I'm asking you a simple question. Yawo abanti bi a wako aponche. Wia aponche ye chie no. E na manfo bu no no mo gi aponche no. E de no ko man niwra. Ye de abanti no ko gina court so wabebo kro no. E mean a crime. Ya prosecute no. Do ye nya aponche no. Sa de na kotum be 2 years. How different is this? Say ye beji esika. And still go afterwards to deter people from corruption by prosecuting them, continue with the prosecution.
You are citing 2 different examples. One, upon evidence near debate transfer prosecuting and next day. I'm saying that when they come to organized crime,
but you agree with me?
I'm coming. They are ingredient to prove. If you say rape, there must be penetration. You must prove penetration. So I'm saying that these ingredients, a prosecutor must meet it. When it comes to political crimes, let's go back to 2000. How many political crimes have been prosecuted in this country? NPP did your position in Asia, but Chichin Crawford, WuYiMuNsem. Is WuYiMuNsem in jail today? It's because when it comes to organized crime, it's a sophistry, a sophisticated crime. So for me, if when it comes to certain crimes, we can get plea bargaining and refuse. To force as I'm coming. Say Richard Jakwa to force in jail. What happens? Meanwhile, the company that brought the ambulance says that I can pay. So for me, what is our case number 2? When plea bargaining makes sense. There are different cases. Plea bargaining will not make sense. For example, the Unibank case, right? All these years, the asset of Unibank, 8 years. What has happened to the case? Meanwhile, let's not forget, whilst we are doing this, the state is very incur cost. The Attorney General have to go to court. We have to hire investigators. We have to hire property raters and all that. All these 8 years old. And to be back, no say be a 60-40. I'm not saying that should be for all cases. But I'm saying that depending on the circumstance of the case, for me, a plea bargaining will suffice. No, we have banchana about the end of the day. There's evidence. But you see, that evidence is there. But when you look at, for example, fast stock issues, but NSS. Once NSS case is starting, I say 500 million. Later, I told the judges were another 2 billion. So that's what I'm saying. It's a sophisticated crime. It is a crime, Osano. Yes, and the plea bargain could jail. Era to ASEAN. Osha the capital bank issue. He paid some of the amount of money. The jail term was reduced. So plea bargaining is not always on job farm ready. It depends on the circumstance of the case.
But discretionary.
And discretion, yes, exactly.
And that's the problem.
No, you see, by a judge also giving a judgment is also discretionary. Guided by a law. The plea bargain is also guided by a law, because when I agree with Akokwa, Benadu is the judge, must agree to that plea bargaining. You get it. So for me, it's also part of our just that. Why I get Akokwa that it shouldn't be abused. And you see, there are pros and cons to everything. Someone wants to say that maybe we are 100, and 20. So there are pros and cons. But when it comes to certain, especially political crimes now, the way and a doctors into the OSP argument, and you see, the reason why arguments are by the OSP, that's why I stand. The hope of the OSP was that when you go to the Constitution, the only body that prosecutes a crime is the Attorney General. When you read Article 88, I've done into the plea bargaining for you. Let's read Article 88. Or say, there shall be an Attorney General of Ghana who shall be a Minister of State and principal legal advisor to the government. The Attorney General shall discharge such other duties of legal nature as may be referred or assigned to him by the President or imposed on him by the Constitution or any other law. The Attorney General shall be responsible for the initiation and conduct of all prosecutions of criminal offences. Yoko ain't been prosecuted crime. FIC ain't been prosecuted crime. Police ain't been prosecuted crime. Only the Attorney General. Now, what kind of OSP? The OSP can prosecute crime. Yeah. And the OSP, to me or one, they've derived the mandate from the office of the Attorney General under Article 88. The law to establish the OSP in 2018 came from the Attorney General's office. Now, you see, Akokwa, the NDC should be careful. Yeah. The reason I'm saying NDC should be careful is that. It reminds me of the LGBTQI bill. Okay, and I'm just over call. Let me draw the scenarios for you. Okay, some pass the bill. The President Kufuor couldn't sign. MBA issue. In fact, most Christians got angry with the MPP because of that. Yeah. And I'm very surprised what is happening. Why am I surprised? Let me do it this way for you. President Mahama Emir Asia Peace Council no audio no ba anopa. Or see obi o kase West office bi aye ntwam na premature. Yeah. Then around 4 p.m. The majority leader and the chief whip. Majority leader by convention is part of cabinet. Yeah. At the bill say yen repeal special private bill through a private members will say yen scrappy OSP office no. Yeah. The first question when I saw the statement was that did Mahama Yarga attend cabinet? Did he run Adiana Wokoyan by the president? 2 questions in one. Ebia President Mahama Anko Kano cabinet that send your kind of National Peace Council Omushiano. But Kokwa, Uti what do you know boy na? But Panini and Nadja is over scrappy office. It is a majority leader. The leader of the parliamentary business of the government. Only the private members bill. Now bill no conflicted with the intentions and the view of the president now. Are they communicating? Or be bill no kobo papa manesa papa say na me dafia ma property ye. That is the first question for me. Yeah. Akokwa he Attorney General office na over 140 years old. So nim say. FIC about 17 years. Police CID over 50 years. Yeah. Charge over 30 years. me dream say akoko na de bi am come politics no yeah the time when sometimes say me mpa kokwa say akoko can be me time into over na same hunu kra so yen hwasem na akoko aka ne no but the time or time akoko be drive say akwa sem akoko be ka bi anye I don't work like that.
Prejudice never.
Prejudice. Akwa let's separate the occupant of the office from the office.
Nti omo pana ote ho no yen separate one free office na wati mu no ompa kokko asem but in Shire FM no different. They are two separate entities. In Shire FM as an entity, akokwa as a morning show host. Separate the issues. I have my issues with the OSP. One, to say on public utterance in maybe on my and said you must be kasa wa abontin.
Ebu wa akokwa etraso.
Okay.
Again, KuroYiMuNsem tansem no me hye OSP no nyema bi o ya entaso mu ma me personally.
E what dey?
O hye say explanation on sa tonjo na be ka say docket na che. To say ade obegina so de akofa KuroYiMuNsem ba Ghana no ache. Response na OSP de ba na akokwa wa na taso mu. So mo hwehwe laptop bi mu SM phone nyema bi entaso mu ma me. But akokwe office na 7 years pe. It is 7 years.
Yeah.
About 2018 or 2025. Imagine the scenario the private members will succeed in parliament. Economy pass here with the over 2/3 majority of the NDC MPs. What happens to President Mahama Samuel Khan? I done truthful. One science wa ebeya abatos on the neck. Muko chema it will be seen as a macronfo. And in your editorial that was perfect. Because politics is not just about the substance.
Yeah.
It's about the optics.
Yeah.
Abayaba, less than 1 year, so we try office of special prosecutor. And Mr. David, Akokwa, only surprising. When that bill was being passed, these two lawyers and NDC MPs were in parliament. I wish a bit more ready hands at them. And
they were all there.
So you can say petition na kono o support ye rekise jabi one number. After all, easy boss. There's one more number. There's a sound. Young cancel OSP office no, and I cancel EC office no. Yes, a son nipa no down on and the deputies meboa. And no, you bet me as a son nipa no that day no na office no. And you see, when you look at the thinking of President Kufani MPP, OSP office no, it's not an entirely bad thing. Actually, President Mama said it. You see, it's the only officer that has the cajons. Say what's said to me now, it's me go after politically exposed persons. And then see, okay, at great theatre now, it will be extremely difficult for any attorney general to prosecute his colleagues.
Oh yeah, a bad thing. So we are buying attorney general no, but
cabinet minister.
You are buying lawyer penny. Eti are buying no more. We are buying money na bonia. Yeah. Eti you see the challenge Godfrey Dame was having.
Yes.
Adia na ha Godfrey Dame no.
Yes. So
because one woman na wa buying.
Yes.
Eti no wa wo hwe unu a woni ne wo party ba ko na nyame ayan adom na mu nyina mu anya appointment. Na wakodi bone kakra na yesi wo na mra ne nyina ekura afa ne court ko ye ni se ya.
Unu ekura slot to be kura ba kura be wona akopa bi dan koma constitution.
Eti bi kura de what I wished was that enkamra no kura betimi a specify say obi anke be appointing as OSP no. Enka oyobi a ye hwe ne chi a ye hu se one party A and party B kura edi agropen ana aben pen
akokwa man no
ana say two say you be obi aye special prosecutor na enye someone from Abia the opposition party na baby any ayibia
so that mama clear example
there problem
Justice Yoni Kolendi or on a veteran as a justice of the Supreme Court on busa a question on Akufo-Addo Ejuma Josi Koli but all the NDC lawyers and the panel members testified to his integrity and his competence, and they all approved him. You see, your society in a communal. Okay. You a communal. Obi any mobile. Now says what you are marking. Need you overcome by Justice Bafuboni. On any train when number 1 a.m. after no for your massa, na my yakole no medi, not Justice Bafuboni Jifun, and then that's a trebi, you but one will trebi the man and the
one and the show.
But Akokwa then it's show. It shows that our society is communal. Obi a free baby, or have a baby free and come young people.
Yeah.
Some yachini, you have a free church master. You might be free at Chimbasum. Could be brim, yeah, to about MPP. But Osha me journalism style. You may agree with me on some days I sound MPP. Because MPP are some Kenyan sound. You may also agree on some days I sound and because these are some Kenyan sound. So how you see me is your business.
So Ghana first.
But you see, Ghana first. It is about the work I'm doing. As some American, sanity.
Yeah.
Me say 2 + 2 is 4. Is a 4 now. And I'm sure say a 4 na me control. So that should be it. And again, social security and omunim saying in the security of 10 and 7 years. You as a go through a certain process. The Chief Justice must come in. It's almost the same thing as Article 146, but it is specified in their act. The NDC MPs should tread cautiously. President Mahama and because in fact, if they consulted the same day, President Mahama Kasano pa. So the question is, did the majority leader who signed the private members bill confer with the president? Because of confer president, president say I premature and fire think LGBT say no dey for the tiko shame we be abatros on the neck. So president Mama Yaga, he should be careful. Right. Again, let's separate the issues. Okay. They will be to me by channel back and couple. I don't much as I'm penasem. Who are you to tell me something? That is your business. Okay. So let's separate your hate for individuals from what they are saying. As some now walk canon pack or quasam. Only so young, this is young people. But some walk canon. Oh, Karina. Does it make sense? It is a kissing young penasema. You many lawyers are over 18 years at the bar, over 12 years at the bar, over 10 years at the bar. Or more criminal prosecution wait under them. Yeah, more because Agokwa say Kazi be young Chamudia Attorney General Office in the last 10 years. How many cases were prosecuted? How many Sikan were cover my Nana Kwejo Jantuah. Edi petition. Another agency kura akokwe ba na financial intelligence FIC. FIC. Almost 17 years. Na so omo dey enti omo kan. What are they doing? You see, that is why I always say that Ghana is an emotive state. Asamuba ye the emotions ye dey ni audio Akwa enya wanwa. Miko send this kama akokwa banka her phones ni ade. I'll be failing. Oh, yes, we'll be a transfer here to say BBNC. How couldn't the system check these things? State agencies will now hold. Bank of Ghana, Yetiana, a bank's gui. The borders report, then a name. And they could use statement crowd bank here. Banks Nibi, you catch yourself paper back and 9 cities. 9 cities. They do 9 cities. Paper back. Banks ya a gui. In any serious country, the Bank of Ghana, ki a proper forensic audit, but directors never know me. Banks need ya also. Be good Bank of Ghana. So they should be careful. They should be careful. Right. Corruption, the optics is key. International Transparency International, corruption relating this. Corruption perception. You won't perception. Obu the corruption is I'm not going to tell you what canteen work here if you 40. Oh, Baba says, yeah, was me show golden bean in Kodidi. I want to corrupt. Only perception, no, and you say, no, I quite what to go and a crossing on this kind of seven. So, when you say, one corruption perception is a back of coffee and a 7 Quayman and the Sam will be the goof of Fuso. Quensusa, and a would be. I quite buy a king contract. And one are quite correct. And to be the perception, because a corruption perception. It is how people perceive the corruption. It is not a reality. So they need to tread cautiously. And again, this is also a tacit admission of Adi Amaka say there is some complacency setting in the NDC. How can you have such a bill and not run it with the president? And again, Akokwa, and now I'm a TMP for Menchia South. Can an office established by an act of parliament be repealed by a private member's bill? Procedurally, minimum so a lawyer or ansama there. Procedurally, can an office established by an act of parliament be repealed through a private member's bill? One area who be some me some friend lawyer by her than a year home to lawyer no busana mama. I said, I'm more than the Kroma enjoy. Say what the I say. A being wearing so more enjoy change. You just say to see the fact checker. Yeah, that's it. Right in show 104.5. Issues on now him say Electoral Commission at the Krata so Babontin. Jeff Media Sendo. Rerun of Pandai constituency.
parliamentary election no what more shares will be to me are conducted. Now it's dated 10th, that's Enra, December 2025. Also, the Electoral Commission wishes to inform the general public that following the Tamale High Court's ruling on Monday, 24th November 2025, ordering a rerun of the Pandai constituency parliamentary election within 30 days, and upon receipt of a letter from the clerk to Parliament on Tuesday, 9th December 2025, formally notifying the Commission of the occurrence of a vacancy in the membership of Parliament, the seat of the constituency in Parliament has become vacant. Now, also the Electoral Commission will hold a rerun of the parliamentary election in the Pandai constituency on Tuesday, 30th December 2025. The rerun of the Pandai constituency parliamentary election will be conducted for only the 3 candidates who contested the 2024 parliamentary elections in the said constituency. And the Abattoir Commission Assembly say on the 30th of December 2025, one year parliamentary election rerun Ewo Pandai sanse court Tamale High Court ruling on the by say Sabatwo no man ko yi enti yensan rerun election no yensan to aba ne biemu no eno mu gina so na afei wonu mu de amayato saaba na foforo na wo mu agina mu yeto won so aba enipa miensa wo mu gina mu yeto won so aba fom da so bedwa konwa Ewo Pandai no wo mu ana wo mu besa agina mu nti se bia ye wo de se bia ye se betu nti afei na ade wo ho kohyem kofa fom dia wo nka ho omo pray ye no a se dipa imiensa no mbesa de wo asa akonti fretete na nensa ehyekrata yi ase na yebedi nkomo wo ho kakra na yahwe se NPP wo mo ready, and of course the abey omo case nso wo court a wo mo hwe on the minority side say no ma betumi akoyie no so be wie sen. But before then unim say lithium deal bi so a yede koto parliament say enka bill no yenhwe yeji atum na lithium a wo man ebetu ne ho royalties ye benya no just around 5%. na yebedin komo ahwe Honorable Collins Dauda MP for Sutifi South ewo ahoma no so a ene edin komo about this lithium deal no. Honorable, good morning.
Morning.
Now who you there?
Onyamia ko mo papa.
Yeda okropon ase. Yete ye ho nka ache.
Oh, nyamda o myself.
Right. Honorable, yanhwe lithium ho nsensemi anya bia yate se sabre yatwe yaredraw every parliament. Ede ne si ye bill ne na enye ana de ne wo munti a yatwe afrim na afa ye mumura nsemu ni nkomo.
Asema ubuta no de ma mse me ya
sa ye nso nwanwa se bela ye review ne kama
enye bela
agreement ya review, excuse me, sorry, agreement ya review ne kama atrase a sebio ye beka nse nimdifo ahyehye na akogura mu senka ye beji atum na afi de yasa akotwe afri ho no ye nso nwanwa nti na me ye bisa ne sa
so you said so but them in one into the sana again.
Honorable, what's it say?
Minister na de buy. Minister na sign agreement. No de bamla to bedjum. Emre wo man mu ne say minister bia wo sign agreement e pa gudi bi ho a. Babramla to bedjum. Namla she bedja enyum asan na edimi. Enu no ye enu onu kro na wo ba enu ose ofese oyi firi ho na osan de poproba obi anti mi tinu kwan because ye mbra musu kwa ho ye stand no de ma kwa say a member of parliament, a minister ana constitutional body bi e di paper bi ba efie ho na wono a propose san bi ya e kwa ho. So house no man of one no way yes. And wɔyɛ motion to ɔpɛ so yi firi hɔ no house na agye afiri bi ama no kwan ho yi firi hɔ so mmarahyɛbadwa adwuma no pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna wɔdi soɔ.
Honorable, I mean, say agreement ne there you've had access to mo ahwɛ mu kakra ne ade a na ɛyɛ agreement ni nyina so ne sɛ na yɛ nya sɛn na afrim lithium ne yɛtu ne sɛn kyerɛ mu kakra kyerɛ yɛ tiefo a wo mu tie
lithium no agreement a ɛwɔ ɛnyɛ agreement a ɛmfiri baabi a na baeɛ ne mu ɛyɛ agreement a ɛwɔ nyinasoɔ agreement ne nyinasoɔ no ɛyɛ minerals mining act 2006
okay
act 703 nti yɛ wo ba mmarahyɛbadwam ɔde ba mmarahyɛbadwam sɛ yɛ ratify ɛne yɛ ba abɛhwɛ sɛ saa mmara no a wogyina so a wɔgrante mining rights because ɛno nkoa ne mmerɛ ma minister no kwan sɛ wɔgrante mining rights nti yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a mmarahyɛbadwa ayɛ ɛwɔ saa mmerɛ no mu a ɛma no kwan ma no yɛ agreement no wogyina ɔmampanyina nam gyina ɔman no nyinaa nam yɛ agreement no wodi saa nhyehyɛeɛ no so yɛka sɛ bi a wonya wɔbɛ apply for license no wɔ apply wie ohunu asase no so apply a ɔhene a ɔwɔ saa kuro no so no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde asase ko a nipa na ɔpɛ kuro tu agudeɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔhene no yɛde kɔkyerɛ no na ɔhwɛ sɛ baabi a nipa no pɛ kuro tu agudeɛ no ɛhɔ ɛnyɛ asɔne ɛnyɛ kuro no asɔneɛ ɛhɔ nyɛ kuro no nsa mampɔ ɛhɔ nyɛ nsuo ti sɛ wɛnum biara nyi hɔ nom a na ɔhene aka sɛ o mene ho asɛm biara ko yɛhwɛ sɛ minista no wɔdi kan hyehyɛeɛ no so yɛso ɔmfa krataa bi nkɔ ahempie ɔmfa nkɔ district assembly wɔdi so asase a ɛde ɔde ma no ɛwɔ sɛ de kɛseɛ no ɛmmoro dodoɔ sei ɔdi so mfie dodoɔ sei na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛde ma ne sɛ ɛsra sɛ mpie bi ɔdi so ɛno na yɛ mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ no yɛhwɛ nti agreement no biribi a ɛwɔ mu biara no ɛwɔ sɛ kronfoɔ mu to mmara no
okay
na yɛma kasakasa aba ho no about royalties no nea aban no a wɔhyɛ mu no MPP aban no yɛyɛ no deɛ ɔyɛɛ no sɛ ɔde agreement ɛbaeɛ only two ɛna ɔse royalties yɛ 10%.
Royalties ne yɛ sɛn
10%.
10%, okay.
Yes, 10%. That's a part because it's hard to do that back. It is hard to do that back. Now, and so, Yambra now, a woha, or the engine for the agreement. And Rana man of cancer or yet 10%.
Emrabea.
Minerals and mining act no.
Act no.
Act now would not to your agreement no. You set up royalty room.
Act saying
703.
But
and the amended as amended. By 9794. And you can't amend it no. With 900.
900.
The Oko 703 now. I have to say, Mina royalties no. I was a apostle 6%.
But honorable, who agree with me say if an act is amended, the current amendments no extended so much powerful than the previous one.
Yes, to go as also put to Basia, also Basia, and I be who the American.
Matemitio.
Memoir in Yamatia.
Okay.
A tear for to
sure.
Then a bit on the who stand yet here.
Tinmenya Brahma pan.
703 no. I can say. Apostle pa. I say 6%. And a little back from extra 3%. 703 the enemy. And now 794 be amended. And then flat rate for 5%. And a 900 no bad can say. I paid ye. My percent the year before. Name minister no nyambra. Now one say royalty rate. Now, for people say minister no be samra for 5% no be adwuma. Ato se ne minister bia nye royalty law for bia. It is a 5% and a adwuma.
But
when we are na and agreement yaba agreement no bad agreement no be ni for minerals and mining as amended.
But
and what is 10%? But yes, 10% in your paper. It is called over. You been able to use a month for, been able to acquire a month for, you been able to try Sabia, Eddie a month for. But, ye ain't me, Chamranka, say you sing, near any corner and tell Musso. Ain't minister. When the causes come round on the chair and raffle for the cafe, royalty rate, 10%. There is any agreement in the NIA pet. No agreement in the NIA. But,
Honorable, Yenim say act once yebe pass ya ebe tiki effect na yedi ye adwuma de e supersede any other authority be e free baby aba say minister anye say wanye say because act 900 na me read amount act 900 minerals and mining amendment act 2015 act 900 or say royalty shall be at the rate and in the manner that may be prescribed and oshe sa wenua there's no upper limit and then the government can negotiate any royalty rate.
There's a savings clause. Savings clause.
Yeah, I'm also opening it. And it's a way I'm clear. I mean, I'm clear. All right. To assume me be hono. Okay. Also royalties. Okay, I want the 3. Okay. Me searching me I'm just opening to that page, you know. It is so far no baby amujina how many percent?
Yen to me shamra na yen mumra so. Enti minister kwa with the agreement bia bebe bia no. E was a conform to the law. But they see an Ghana for and now my money nyina e royalty kete because you see minerals na you to ma you nyam fast for kete bia wo. And the same you know ye pe ye be nyam fast kete e wo agudie to e wo man mu. It was 10% in a bar, you need your pa. With the 15% buy a pepper, with the 20% buy a pepper. Pamela, yes,
okay, me pesa Eugene for 3
yes,
based on the 3 no.
Yes, Honorable Collins Elder. Let's do a bit of exercise here. OSHA 2006 Act now. When it comes to section 25, when it comes to the percentage, now you're between 3 and 6%.
Yes,
the upper threshold being 6%. Yes. Then the amendment in 2010, I want to read for you. Yebeka say a holder of a mining lease, restricted mining lease, or small scale mining lease shall pay royalty in respect of mining obtained from its operations to the Republic at the rate of 5%. So the 5% was introduced in 2010. And the 2006 was 3 to 6%, 2010 was 5%. Then 2015, Yebenya Act 900, you know, this is what the law said. A holder of a mining lease or small scale mining lease shall pay royalties in respect of mining operations. In respect of mining operations pay royalty to the public at the rate and in the manner that may be prescribed. So the operative word there is that may be prescribed. That is the MPP's argument that they may be prescribed is determined by the minister, and the minister determined 10% under them. So why are you varying that as may be prescribed? No, now we are say 5%, but maybe no actual 5%.
What kind prescribed on our saying? As prescribed, as saying.
So as prescribed is basically discretionary.
That means that you have to do it by law. And because the same 900 there's a savings provision. Yes, just a computer minister instrument be set up a rate. No, the old law prevails. The old rate prevails. Go back to the 900 and read the whole 900. Look at the savings. There's a savings provision in 900 and can't find Jaffa.
But honorable, Omo say if there was a new or a directive the minister should bring to parliament and sana agreement that suffice makes me move from 5%, you have 2/3 of parliament almost or even more. It's then a stop all this important bill because chiefs in Kasa Omo more Kasumuntimi Kofu Yajomunsa say what stop the NDC from
Yini minister nyambra fama no nkase and the royalty rate and 5% dim nemu 6%, 7%, 10%. That's the only ashambra na se momo so say yemu so a. Hey. Mo fast man nan Azerbaijan 5 so be na wo.
And honorable na 10 and the MPP they are copious document amoka say nye e form dodo. That's the position of the NDC actually in 2023 am release this statement under the hand of.
It is never true.
Oh, honorable 20 mami read him out when it comes to what the NDC said, and I'm quoting graphic on the lithium there.
Graphic never
Oh, but that's the position of your party.
Wait. The agreement was laid in Parliament and referred to a committee, and I was on the committee. There was no day we said 10% yellow. All we said was that minister take steps to amend the law.
Honorable, my question, I didn't quote. No, Honorable, you agree with me that it is a party that forms the government. So if the party in opposition takes a certain position, then they come to government. That's our party.
Government now come here and say a party a party member being a client.
Okay, so I'll say lithium, they review laws on mining green minerals in Ghana, NDC to government. What kind of full statement now? The communication officer said that the 10% was low. In fact, there's video evidence on Asempe from Unswa or cancer. So the only question I'm asking is 10% in what form? Now, obviously, I amend the bill now.
You can't hang that one around my neck. Me kasa se mlate bajani. Wo frame se mlate bajani. Wo introduce me as mlate bajani.
Yeah, honorable. Inti na mi busa say, oya mlate bajani. O Ghana.
Mlate bajani from your perspective as mlate bajani for na make control.
Okay, and honorable from mo perspective no, mo sha saying na new arrangement no ye benya wo because we ya for tie obia ye interested in the new agreement sha sign ye betimi
na minister no fa na law no minister na di ka friend mo central for e dey atum anim so what samra no wa man indication what he wants the matter from Sunset Road say obey if I say back at a flat rate of 5% no obey no minimum say nimfa say bia gold bo 1,000 to 2,000 e be 5%. Say 2,000 to 4,000 e be about 8%. More than that 10%. Some range be more than 10%. So as the gold price moves up, now royalty no cost.
Okay.
Well, no gold bought $4,000, but they are still paying the 5%.
Oh, okay. Until we share some kana, we energy studies are the rate will be pegged at the price.
The prevailing price.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's a lithium kosra rate in the kosro. Lithium boba for my rate in the baba.
Kapepe, Tikaneka gold to 4,000 and Kiberi making a lot of revenue. That's the new thinking.
Okay. Enti honorable finally momu wa mrashe bedwafi na hwe o man baby ayegina no a na ama specific limit as to all fixed rate no say per amendment no. Enka wo fin say if you are advising the minister right now percentage say na wo fin say nke beboa ye pa.
Anapo. Ala na apese otutu abuma na
Ora mo se madam for no.
Ora what to tell who to ma wa be tem say anuma be ni we say.
Ora mo madam for no.
Hey, ayu
se minimum say opegana yi so hu. Edinka minister tia.
Minister anfa. One pa na mura no mura.
One re ya no akofa be 7% pe.
Oh, my child you akofa for ye. At least I'll give you indication. I don't know one can no matter now what can be people. Mama indication or no a minute and I cut my indication. What friends and drop for memory or just one when him there. And that price rate 1 pound year to ma. Now said your price for yearly. Or better the rate reflecting the prices of gold or minerals in the country.
Right. Honorable, finally, lithium say etimi go through our omrashe bedwam. Ghana, how do we stand to can say benefits a woman no? At the same ma wo man no mo omrashe bedwam. Mem say mo we ni nyina ne ade. Uni say esi yesumu edi mo chibo mu chidoma mu dis adwuma. Okay.
That one idea back. If faso bebrebe wom.
Be a den bobi so kire.
Man ma say lithium ya dia battery. And you pass way be nya no bebrebe. When ma tata cho ana.
Na honorable.
Many and anopel. Tell cross many stakeholders imani aye ya kwa ko share on lithium. Na ma di omo so aden kire.
Aka ho. Okay.
How ma men ko.
Now what could be a come?
That for being the law for Bambuch Massa Premier.
But honorable. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Honorable Collins Dowdan, no fantastic man. MPS TV South. And then the country in Kobono. Papa, we need to come on many ages. Right, Kakaku, did Kakrama na.
Aku kwa mami kodi Jakakra and Famrana, Ningina say for kids baby diapers.
You know. Honorable, good morning.
Morning.
Now, who are you there?
Onyamia ko mo papa.
Yeda okropon ase. Yete ye ho nka ache.
Oh, nyamda o meso.
Right. Honorable, yanhwa lithium ho nsensem yi, anya bia yate se sabre yatwe ya withdraw every parliament. Ede ne si ye bill ne na enye ana de ne wo mu nti a yatwe afrim na afa ye momura nsemu ni nkomo.
Asema ubuta no. De ma me me ya.
Sa. Ye nso nwanwa se bill a ye review ne kama
enye bill a
agreement ya review, excuse me, sorry, agreement ya review ne kama atnase a sabio ye beka nse nimdifo ahyehye na akowura mu senka ye begia atum na afi de ya sa akotwe afri ho no ye nso nwanwa nti na me ye bisa ne sa
so ni se e so bodam ni kwan ni nti sana de
Honorable, what's it say?
Minister na de buy. Minister na sign agreement. No de bamla to bedroom. Emre wo man mun say minister bia what agreement e pa gudi bi ho a. Babram la to bedroom. Namla she beja enyum asan na edi. Enu no ye. Enu onu kro na wo ba enu se ofese oyi free ho. Na osan de poproba. Obi anti mutino kwan because yembra musu kwa ho. You standing on the Salama say a member of parliament, a minister, and a constitutional body be at the paper be bar a fear ho. Now one passport can be ya a ho. So house on the man of Quanya. No way yet you. And yeah motion for pursuing the house and I just need the amount of Quanya. So, I'm not sure about your man, Pepe, and I would use for.
Honorable, I mean, in agreement, you've had access to Mwashimu Kakrani Adia. Na a dear agreement in us one is saying, I saying, from lithium near to the same, Chimu Kakrache, a tifwa, Umuchi.
Lithium. Agreement a working and yeah agreement if you free baby and a buyer nemo agreement a win so agreement meaning a sworn a mineral mining act 2006
okay
act 703 yeah, over my sugar jam or the bam like a jam here and ratify. And yeah, Baba says, I'm brown one. We cannot show our guarantee money life because I don't want to minute I don't say.
From KuroYiMuNsem ya be remu lithium nanka is based around 5%. Ye di mu nkomo bebre onso betumi afre na afa ye di nkomo na ya hwe lithium deal no ho ensensem said ye esiko 03220-83581 83582 83583 ne ye boy ho modern se ne minority side be di nkomo based on Pandai electoral commission. Nensem or the Aba Mountain say elections na baso on the 30th of December. Yanti yansa kan ye betwen komo na afie de rem, but for now the OSP lithium and other matters yending komo sisia. Hello
Awogwa
Minia
Dankwe me what do you
right Dankwe yenti we
my mentia come on go go up here and my me of to that bank champion mentia na ba Awogwa one ya papa for his out agriculture na all them ko no ye minister o say ye to my more people e was that job no o that say come work na no I say o ka se u bi da question na to atrim
was wo kwaji ideas aba
o kwaji ideas aba but this time there is ideas no wa get that other way as a minister no guess what get the go right Robin Peter to pay for numbers of we no and phone ana nanka Pandai as maminga kakrabo kwa and this is why Omagri said about one ya to the first year from the paswa as the nigga and your friend is for who we are not my dombe and to remember that Pandai go me yam people wa with him yam go for we are Omagri dombe this no and the messenger people was there ya for to give them make it ya na sana Mahama second term with another number. Why not?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mobi Sumra. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Minya Ben.
Kenya po nyango po na student na wo.
Enka also.
Awole, atina mo pedi na hene na kata ekins. Eke akokoso ko na kata.
Yentio.
Ya na interview on my ata ege. I didn't say I just want to interview you. You say, if you say, I give out in a car, and you need a day, but that's in plan with you. Yes, I see. Or I could get at the trip, you will be the
ministry someone working no work ha now baby wo ho no that year okay you need to over the day yeah kwa continue about MPP about or see a 10%. No wo buy 10% ni po na kokko ye no parliament most Ghana almost mini Ghana for what we need for you boni aye for ko class and say we dey nyina na mo ba power most of the whole point dey say no 5% ni dey be mamo na what be na abe ka sa say we dey Ghana for abuka ye every boni and this boy for na wo mo ye man go for power Ghana dey ye ko bo mo ye man go for power mo so be 5% ni Ghana wo because abre and what is to be 20% and 10% of your yeah, catch you play what I say. You say the 10%, you know, almost see men, it is a 10% in yet they are not taking economy. And they say, yeah, listen, only 20% better than the bigger than the woman who's almost doing that. So much man, yes, idea. That's the end of the boy before pop.
Right, Medasi P on Facebook. Dixon Asante say NPP must boycott Assemble Debbie Ghanaians. Okay, Ghana man say Martin Amidu couldn't do the work now. Kisia Jaben is also struggling. So is it about the office or is about the individual head in the office? It looks like Ghanaians are using basket to fetch water. Dixon Asante, the Tamale court is. Oh, no, I can't read this. Yeah, Mausi. When the MPs continue this way, they will remain in opposition forever. Now, Afenyo Markins has forgotten to go to court. Emmanuel S.C. Inshra, you are brutal. Hello?
Hello, Akokwa.
Minia.
Akokwa, sorry, the road with it.
All right, that's sorry, into you.
Akokwa, my mom, Mumia,
Medasi.
For what you want to
Yes.
Akokwa.
Right.
We are always to marry a Kenya. You are going to man, Mama, or the Kenya. Now, at the office in Akokwa, now maybe the cream, the pork capa or Honoma, you have to be at the bay. And never a finance minister for Yata. At the American Yadia, a film that continue being a China, Papa, you can grant the papa, the papa will be there. And then I got a pocket OSC for OSC office, money avenue. Your office, yeah, family Ghana for near you. I can really have one of a pocket. Now, Pandan, election, no near the year. The Minister said the Chibia, NDC, a quack, so I see to know at the Akia. So, yes, it was the month I should be a buyer. Only the month so what I say, oh, yeah, and run. A yes, lemon, they can't want to be MPP for 2 movement. There were 100 that you put in. A quantity of fast on the other. But I said, the get them next year or Bolton to me, and the reality. I don't know what to about to change the market in that equation. So what I say, every magic pandemic idea you see about Kotaba and the MPP for me,
okay, thank you. You made your point. Hello?
Hello?
Mini, how did you free?
Your friend Hamza.
Right, Hamza into you. On shows. Ojo so.
Na yafa konya se chere na kwasi ahobrase yin chama 1 bi ubi anya kopon kan fa ona bo ba chan for so chen yi pa na ke me boss ye chomi na regional minister na ye kan nyina ne se panda ya ba na me kan wasem ka credit o grade ye ko so hono na every report so abobo baba ayi no ya na no wo yo kromo mo peso e so ba ko e da 4 years no muni MP and so and what he said mutimi kan wasem and adina ko ye ne se ko to ba ne ko to wa bo fra mutu so abobo omo pa omo adina mutu so ko ko afo nya de be ye so ma sa say to abobo pa say ai and then this for the omo mutu so ye wo krobo a obi kura ka say vigilance is kura wo nya say we o wa be person we have said ye ba ko to ba anu kura ye to come ti ni nyina ye de ye ka say before say omo nya di no fra ho de ba John Roman mama say no mo go ko mu di kianeke omo mu ni so mu nya ko mu ni kwanya bia wa ba mu bium
on can also Homeda say hello.
Agukwa.
Minia.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Abdul Hamid ne FM because I feel after Abdul no fitrim.
All right, Minia into you.
Ya min sha no yo ka say nyo pa mo yamaye. Abi Jantuah was being so chan pa.
Ojo so.
But the regional minister Hobart Yaura. No ma say regional and the company for ina. Agukwa.
Minia.
MP for so mo pe. Sa kwanda seat no. Omo pe kwa ko mo njako. Say omo tifie no mo tutu ebo because omo ba ye omo am wa kwanda for wana fo so ehia mpuntuo ana ko pa sa ya do na ba ya ko wan fa kwampa so na wo so wi ni ye ana ko to he ese sa ko to foforo ana kwa na ayom sa wo pe mpuntuo nti no o mbeto aba ma mpuntuo wura ana mpuntuo wura so papa so na te so ntinya obi na beka se bia e friends dinche na on ma kumo kwanda fo pe mpuntuo nti no dan se John Jaman Mahama mpuntuo wo ye nti no e be sa to abana ama ndis ni no ma asa ye charge aka ho attempt before say on better 8 years no on ma mbo bra pa bia ma kwanda fo ana Ghana fo nti no ba bia sisi beta ho bia yo aduma e be because Ghana fo pe mpuntuo nya ba to na e be wo je pe to aba pe mpuntuo ana sisi Ghana so de ba bia ye de prayer we say no on be din de bia ba form gese obi a that this person kware be ka say Ghana enye de Ghana de be be de sa akona nim ana John Dramani Mahama region we no
all right on super hello
yes sir
minu ya beni
abako de
dom ye ho ye pa
we de Robert me ka se fi coaching France ani bocha 32 na no pe na me chair regional minister ani pay me boss na abeto ya ye tu ya ba ko tu ya we ye friend no ya ye pen what I say because we need the MPP for omo tai omo de ponko ye pe plan no panda de no ye be sa jina je say aye tutu what na me tell no ti panda ye ba ho omo yanka omo akuma tu ye na mo to abanu bum over my NDC na o be jina no omotuma enso e baba be tuntu ada mom na bibia no aye kama bedaba
right men so me da CP Absa Bank your story matters but more than no mun ko didwa bibia anya fine sikase mu top tier study abroad consult esmen kai wo se obeko UK USA Canada Spain France Germany Malta na nkrunkra wodo eman hodo aka no nyina no a wo mu e kire won sohwe SCT nsohwe GRE no ni ade nyina no atwere atwa no watimi atukwan Kumasi Amakum Bank of Africa 0260411847 hello
akoko nyame asunje nkan
enkan wo so
pate friend Kofi Buachi nyame akwa
all right
so ya be jam do pi mu atuma kwa ma
right
chama kwaya enhia so kwanze chairman to ye papa wo na ka GP ama mentia no nyame ncham na regional chairman na ko tina kokwa ya tese NDC ya great unfortunate online no akate tap send papa no Miss Robo modern now the sike frama no ba fafa tap send so na enu de beba be dra sumdwe mu aboni bia ni mo san so che nipa 200 achede 100% of their transfer back cash back enti ehuhia pa bo modern fa ho hwem tap send o send this ka fafa so na bibia anya fine pa cowbell vital rich cowbell premium ya milk na ni enuane nuro mo ebo ye pa cowbell no ya giatum hello minu abeni
ampa di adiampo ayadi
it does
me ma ju pa di o sikana ko di profo ni re wo mo pamra o furia ko di be fa so di be ba ni akuba ko mi ati enki ya ni na ya mo adi ni e ma yi ni
okay yes, yeah, CP. I saw mining and engineering, dump truck, forklift, reloader, roller backhoe, grader, bulldozer, excavator, kusuyechi, neska umpa, obuasi zongo, high sense, dynechi pen no more. 0539-732-766, 0539-732-766. Star Assurance, and pay the incomo, omoma 40 reasons to smile. Your solid partner. Hello. Okay. My main last call, and I'm in fancy your last two calls. Hello.
Sina,
Adumo ya hoye.
Benio, my memo producer, Baspa.
Yeah, that's it.
And I've been Casanche because of many Kofi and this in the ground humanity.
And then I'm with you.
I can say, Babo, Urajon, but money, Mamma, a Babona Basso. We have COVID tax here, prepared me a year through. You promise or promise in Ano. Washasia would 200 Montamichano. I mean, China, no question or Nabuzuka. Minia, welcome to say.
I don't know where.
Wow, this year Kofi.
Right, Kofi.
Yeah, can you know? Yes, Rano. That's for Eno. I'm going for Phobia or Montana, Yesika. I could be or Montano. Yes, Cano. Because you're Pescadia, Yajuma, and you put Juma, my Ghana. What I said? You say you were don't money, Mahama. Then you want to know what from you see some up from normal and every free bam. Then you know to tap from now. Yes, you cannot go down from just said you put Juma, your school getting answers, your hospitals. you know, you prescribe yes, or to our yet.
Okay.
Yes, yes, and that's election question. Obian said, ya fan what you say, NDC, Omani, MPP, when I go to a bad mobile position. About the young people, Madaba, who clone so animal. If you are said, NDC for combo, I come on to me, ye be really, there's a majority.
All right, thank you very much. I am fancy your fridge median fancy your hotel be aba for fraud then jammy. Na the yamono hotel na bani hotel manager, housekeepers, and now a housekeeping supervisor and a marketing and customer experience lead. Intino say or a moon no movie away you be paying and now crowd qualifications about boa. Adwuma na abeda ho na adwuma ho nsem so de emfa ni agro number ni 0244 710 922 0244 710 922 0244 710 922 no afre adwuma no o nsa betumi aka na afi bibia atumi akoye pa Jackson University College unimse school de ese okọ enwuma sua ho hia na wa anko school appointment yi bay so hu na no yes master of this doctor of C what the design what the saying on see my bressa unya hwe fu soja na ne namu Jackson ene e bedinko bra bibia boko de o bibia boko minu na ozo adom ye ho ye pa oh ye da nyamiase na mama ho ye nyamiadom ye ho ye pa de nyamiase na university ho adanse di na do so pa because ne mama edusua ye convenient ani ade run us through some of the courses ne kwanya ankrofo be fa so asua de omo mo PhD so omo timi be sua de go no once we asua de asiu me patron sir recently woman be a professor mua okay or one of the tertiary institutions or Takrade membo school ni the next me adverta mo wow na ono professor Muau obeye ye postgraduate diploma in education. Wow. Emrena am mame kwan enesa anka ye project ma nkofo hu se professor Mua wababa be ye postgraduate diploma in education or Jackson tie man so abra na ye graduation no. Nti we na ema hu se ukuta PhD. Ukuta master sokra o opportunity se Baba Jackson, your master's programs nibi. Your programs be to say guidance and counseling. Your educational leadership and management. Your mathematics, English, any early grade. Nini na a programmer ubitimi ababa be ye whether so bitimi ababa no a master of arts ubitimi ababa be no master of education ubitimi ababa be no MPhil. Uwo no nukuta masters that about timi nya second masters. But so kuta degree so o akwanya ewo ho no mo say brabe sa masters programs ya mabobosi na eyembe de panse o kasa no kasa adwuma ho nsem de yemfa ni agro intino se kuku school a unhia institutional ubenya the flexibility to also work at the same time and no and Jackson so say sell amount so your programs and because you're running a distance education na esaya online and in person some weekends in interno wow ma wadwuma semon on fanya den on fani agro na omo mukuta person me undergraduate wasifwe a recently omo resource buy obi won ma wan top forms obi won so a wa top forms na adwene ye ne nanta kakra say obeti na adwene intanta kakra say obeti me ayeden akusku anaso ntimi kusku Jackson ho your 4-year bachelor of education at the mount it wo ye wasini no wa ntwa wo ye wasini na wa ntwa wo de frey ni so ho so wo frey a ye no obedi nkomo ye wo academic counselors they will counsel you na ya hwe mo a ye betimi e de amount now you have this opportunity say obeye ye 4-year bachelor of education na teachers for so amaye mu diploma in education e wi dada post diploma in education or opportunity we say obaba your top up because and then so unkuta degree abrabon ye boko yanim ntade ntina unkuta diploma nko anada so de kira de opportunity say brabe ye just 2 years
2 years be post diploma in education na emwa na dachi bi no se posting si bi kwan bi ebie edemawa won so so timenya this golden opportunity na wako military services are omo hye anaso omo tie ye ukai say recently time no mo ye recruitment no entry requirements no na ebi kire say you must have even a bachelor of education and also a degree from any recognized institution. Ushemuso Jackson so we are recognized institution. GTech Ghana Tertiary Education Commission for Omaji Yatum. Yes, I am affiliated to University of Education. In terms of Jackson, your certificate and name. Ekwanya ye fa so run ye institution ye program no ene agro bi kwa everything is credible. Everything is credible. Now, one omo so decide say o menye masters, bia menye degree, but manage IT hono so just run IT programs. Yeah, IT programs be to say cyber security, data analytics, Microsoft Office, software engineering. Nini na so oba Jackson digital marketing, oba Jackson obetimi aboa. Nurses for more person moko abochiri ekosua ade mo person mo IELTS no. You have this opportunity say obeba besua ekwan abefa so atwero IELTS no ewo ye honom. Ye do fa training entitie mu kama pa but and also so very flexible yeah the amount
IELTS the time you're saying
e be online e be so in person into no on say Jackson ade ba kwa aboa and say flexibility said the can adwuma some dey fa nya dey ye fa ni
IELTS no kra dey be boa ne say enye say we nurse ni nko akra utu kwan person
pa ma
obeduru no hia say odi general
no
IELTS general na itimi aboa ehu hia
pa yon sorry ehu hia pa
say otibrofo sa pepe tu ni fa waduma oni hawo odim so watro nso hwe ye brofo nso hwe a woni ka eni mutro sure
into be the number no ebetu dwa obi a otie ye say oba awie wasi na the results aba e so friend number na me dia ma oni sisi a say ukuta masters na person your second masters your guidance and counseling early grade mathematics educational leadership and management o person any opportunity na onya promotion a fresa number we say when you IT hon so fresa number we say na so o person oye IELTS bi na so unhia entity training for IELTS na fresa number ya me de ma we number yi 0201 260 290 0201 260 290 make a number ni biom 0201 260 290 obi beka se hefa no be hu Jackson Kumasi hanom de your IDRC news site
right
IDRC news site o be a friend of Free Fire Junction so when am Free Fire Junction no be so obi a say me pe Jackson a obetro ene yera kwan na so wa Accra so na so nipa bi e wa Accra obetimi akọ your office so a e wo Accra e wo Ring Road Circle building one ma your friend Abena Etia Towers e wo circle honom na obisa so pe Abena Etia Towers a Jackson office so ya ne shepen e wo honom a obetimi akọ make enquiries na person ni esu ade nso so a watimi akọ honom menu amedase
yensu ye dase pi ukwa ekia momi nyame insha no say o ma disua ho ahia no na Ghana for so benefit. Thank you very much. Insha 104.5 Jeff mame enye we na me de we bia sendo a glorious birthday to Sakina and your birthday. Very wonderful lady Ankasa and your birthday Sakina. Happy birthday to you. Menu aba Sakina. Obo eduma say Asokwa district secretary or nurse obo eduma pa na nyamisha na onye okese na oma nkwatenten ahode wum na bibia enkosu yemfama na your birthday de wa na chese unim say achede ni be flow Shadrack ne wo mu aka nyina de kane. Okay, happy birthday to you yes Sakina nyamisha na onye okese ma nkwatente ahode wum bibia nko yemfama ye be sia power sports to so de amount chia kese nkoma Dr. K Edu of K Edu Guards and Ovens K Edu nyamisha no himane ebusuani nyina mecha mo kwanso nkoso kra na Dr. God Bless of God Bless Herbal onso anopay
enche akese enkoma pa wono wa pamfo nyame adoma ochna yebesa nso ehia sedan koma Eugene say tutu odiska ko abrantie Jeff Aboaje on the to Facebook bibia ekoye kakaku the kakus enso ebedi dwama enkakra nyame adoma yebesa nso ehia medi de Barima Kofi Dawson utimi from yakokwa nyame adoma yebesa ehia